Just on the neighborhood, cuz.
Say word.
What up?
Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy asses? Nico in the building making aunties bat them lashes. Okay, I'm just fooling, let me cool it. See y'all listening? Join us as we get these big ups to black excellence. Okay, news you can use to uplift your kinfolk and them. Feed them something different than that circus act on CNN. Just enough humor so it never be your boy. So welcome, Mr. Martin. This is ethnic-ish and more.
That's for the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood. That's for the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah. I feel real good right now. I feel good. Put your hands up if you feel good right now. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Problems don't faze me. I'm the goddamn man. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Build with the kingdom, that's the goddamn plan. I got ink all on my body. I keep paint all on my scars. I've been stressing about these blessings. Something just don't add up, Lord. But I'm grateful, get debateful when these peons talk about class. Saw them sleeping on their desk while I was skipping, chasing cash. Now mama ditch me like the hippies. Papa Stone that don't roll. But see the reason why I do it here, why my kids hold my soul. Why I'm lost with misdirection, but these movies get sold. Get told I race you to the top. Me and mine stay on go. I say, ooh, goddamn. I'ma say go with this. They want me to get my all, but never hold. I don't trick. Got some things that need secured. I double clench on the bag. Give me your window seat for peace. Noise cancellation, your ass. They wanna cancel my gin, cause we don't get no fucks. Stay steady, patting our head. We turn that goose to a duck. You see, I'm cool with the blues. I'm talking music, no pucks. That perp I'm on, it got me gone. I never slow the fuck up. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Problems don't faze me. I'm the goddamn man. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Go with the kingdom, that's the God. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Problems don't faze me, I'm the goddamn man. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Go with the kingdom, that's the God. Hold on, I see the bullshit. No, can't do that. I keep it laid like a Dragon Ball do-rag. She get a text like where you at? Oh, he want the back. It's cool, I'm cool with that. Wake up and I see me affirmations on the mirror. Smoke by myself, you know it, see the vision clearer. Say I'm free in spirit, but these peons gotta pay. I don't fuck with pigs. Shout out spirit away, and I gotta make a way, gotta play it safe, can't be falling in the trap. I ain't Mickey Mouse to these goofy niggas, but these ducks laying on their back. And it's kinda key when they see me when they're free for y'all, bleed these niggas in the ducks. I'm a street rat turned king. I'm a diamond nigga in the rough. Hey, I feel good, like goddamn. Build with the kingdom, that's the goddamn plan. I feel good, I feel like goddamn. Problems don't faze me, I'm the goddamn man. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Problems don't faze me, I'm the goddamn man. I feel good. I feel like goddamn. Build with the kingdom, that's the God. I feel good. Hands up if you feel good. Put your lighters up if you feeling good. It's a wood or switch it how it should. Hey.
Hey, yo, buddy, what you want, gang? I see hate. What a waste of your time. What a waste. I see hate on your mind. Why the hate? That's a waste of your time. That's a waste.
Yo,
I see hate on your mind.
I tell you what changed me. Substance abuse, and I know that it can't save me. I give you the proof in the mirror was hate, baby. Self-reflecting, and I'm still projecting my ways lately.
Getting the grudges off of my heart, now let's turn the page. Learning my lessons, now I'm passing chapters. Wallowing in my sadness, coke got cracks, and now I'm back in action. Couldn't imagine all this love I'm bragging. Knowing deep down I had to put that wisdom, had to put it all in practice. Had to put it all in practice, my habits. Change that I know about that action. Got a lot that I can't have in a passion. And a rap get me sane, going through the madness. Gotta rise to the pain, sweeping the ashes. Been high in the sky with the broom magic. Match this in the dark room with the match that keep right to the lights still when the facts hit. Fact is, we need real. All that we need is to rebuild. Head underwater, the sea feels a little bit heavy, but we still ready to row that boat to land where I notice the wolf of the sheep still. Get focused and know that everything gets easy the second that we heal. I see hate. What a waste of your time. What a waste. I see hate on your mind. Why the hate? That's a waste of your time. That's a waste.
Yeah.
I see hate on your mind.
Surrounded by a bunch of opportunities, see my future so bright. I'm surrounded by a bunch of opportunists also that try to use the light. I'm surrounded by the same trials and tribulations you go through at night. I be drowning in the most highest high. I can set a new bar for kites. So tell me what's real, they tell me what's right. I live and reveal, they read and recite. I rest in this truth for turning eating. You see, I eat life. You see the envy inside of your heart, a hell of a drug ride. I'm at the club cause I'm on the flyer, you at the club fighting. My mama told me that thing ain't never too big, one day it'll fit you. My mama showed me what a queen look like, I protect her and my sisters. God drama ain't really a thing to me, you don't really see the bigger picture. You gon' really need a new prescription, that bitterness screws the vision. If it's up then it's stuck, ain't no punk that's destructive gon' stop me. I erupt from the dust, turn my luck into trust, it ain't cocky. If you musty, don't throw your hands with me, I turn into Rocky by returning the favor. I stay up while you try to stop me, I see hate.
We back on another episode of Ethnic Issue More. Episode number 46 of season 2. We the people. Feel like we is 3. We the people. Yeah. Persons. Place of things, a noun, whatever you need to be. First of all, I gotta shout out Jay Kazi. I gotta shout out Tony P.
Shout
for
out
that
Jay
heat.
Kazi, man. Tony P.
Shout out to Why the Hate, man. I think the most recent video I've shot, I'm pretty sure that's the last one I've done. And it's probably one of my most fun video shoots.
Yeah, that one came out hard, bro. That shit came out hard.
Came out hard, bro. Nigga, you gotta watch the video, bro. It's a whole theme of niggas beefing. It all started from shit in the bathroom, bro. So, literally shit in the bathroom, bro. We shot it shout out to Soul Taco for being a good participant. They was like, just don't put our people and we don't give a damn. But you can put the brand. Just don't put these employees. And I was like, I respect it. Get your branding. Do the thing. It may work out on their behalf. Y'all, the video go up enough, they can get y'all like a code to sell some tacos. Right. People get a re-up. Recoup off the tacos. That's what we're going to go for. Brand deals all in 2024, 2025 and more, man. But as always, man, shout out my worthy brother Cam in this motherfucker. As always, man, it's one half of the tandem, man. I'm your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master. What's going on, everybody?
And we back on another episode of Ethnic Issue More, providing y'all with this wonderful thing called POSTAL Podcasting. Meaning, rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this hoe.
We going to provide you with all the news, drop a couple jewels, and try to find all of the motherfucking missing Blues Clues.
Fuck you, Steve.
That nigga Steve lost on his way to rehab. We're going to pray for him. All 5011 versions of him that decided to cross our couches and figure out we just got a letter. That nigga Steve stay with mail.
Big Q, what's up, baby?
Shout out Keno, man. Shout out Quentin in the building, man. Shout out to my people, man. But before we go a little further, man, we're not the only two people in this.
Yeah.
One Tuesday tonight, man. We gotta clap it up, man. We gotta clap it up. I'm glad to have you out here, man. We're kicking it, man. We look, that's how we. First of all, shout out to him, because there's not too many people where I meet who have the same thought process to how you can maneuver through social media. Mm-hmm. like out the gate. You always hear people talk about the shit, but we shooting this video. It's when he ain't in the video, he networking, he moving through the building like, hey, bro, how y'all? Where I can find your shit so I can get your shit heard about this. These people gonna go over here. This, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, if everybody thinks like that, social media, yes, it's fun, yes, it's free, but it's a fucking bag to this shit.
It is.
If you do right.
I can honestly say, man, back in the day, years ago, before the Lodge even knew anything about like creating a page, I created a page for the Lodge just to be able to get our events out, and it showed from the very next event. Like folks like they don't know us personally. Oh man, I saw it on Facebook. Like what?
It worked, bro.
It works.
Like, I be telling people, oh, social media bad. Yes, if you allow it, anything can be bad if you do it wrong. I think there is a right and wrong way for social media, depending on what you're trying to get out of it. If my goal is to obtain something from it, then there's a right way to do it.
It's all in the moderation.
Bro, it's all in the moderation for it. Like, all you got to do is come up with a strategic plan and literally just be consistent. And you got to go in there with the goal. Like, you have to have an end goal, but you can't expect that shit to just happen overnight. Everybody will want to get into it, but then they'll quickly let go of it because they see the success of other people.
Yeah.
And you worried about what somebody else doing. I'm like, bro, that ain't your vision. That ain't your goal. Go it the way you going to do it. It's people like one of the best people. I was just talking about somebody talking about it. Ha Davis. I was going through a little thing where I was listening to Hellas of the $1 Million Game podcast. It's probably the only, outside of sports podcast, that's the only other like podcast I listen to.
I promise you, yeah.
And outside of the comedic aspect, niggas do be dropping gems because everybody got a different walk of life. And listening to him say, bro, he was making all them jail videos, that skit videos he was doing in his mama's basement where he slept with a sheet up. He's like, bro, I was down there with 4 million followers.
Yeah, and didn't have a dollar.
Didn't have a dollar to my name, bro. He's like, it took me to get to 6 million for me to actually start seeing something for real take off. He's like, I was getting little shit here and there before it to be consistent to where I am now. It took me to finally hit 6 million. Now, not saying everybody has to do that, but in some aspects, you have to be into this shit for the love of what you're trying to do. Like, you can be in it for money, but if that's your only goal for it, it's not gonna work out because when the money ain't coming fast enough, you're gonna quit. You're not gonna be as interested in it because like, damn, I'm trying to get to this shit now. I don't got time to be kind of playing around with it. It's like, nah, bro, just let it brew, let it cook. That should have come.
And when your time comes,
just be ready.
Because a lot of people don't realize when the time comes, you might not be ready.
But niggas don't be ready. Look, how many times we done talked about that on here about folks going viral with no plan.
Yeah.
Accidentally going viral is cool. I've done it plenty of times. I got 3.7 million view videos and all type of shit like that. There was no plan behind it. I was just posting something in a sound bite that I used. Just caught on. Like waking up, seeing like, ain't nobody watching this to the next day. You had 1 million. You're like, what the fuck? You wake up like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, boost the followers. I got like 5,000-6,000 followers out the shit. But it wasn't ever even a picture of me. It was my girl. So I thought, hell, I didn't like, do these niggas know who they follow? Yeah, I'm like, dude, niggas, I'm like, is it me? But I'm like, shit, you got to see it's a dude page. But it led to other videos getting watched. But if that was something in my goal, like I'm pushing these videos out like I need to be doing, like now, because this is me talking to myself, it's hella content out there, bro. Just find your niche, get in it, do what you got to do, but be consistent.
There's a lane for everybody.
It is, bro. It's a lane for everything. All types of categories. You don't know who gonna watch that shit. And even if you get in the lane of somebody else, what make you stand out? Like, it's hella people that's clothing designers. There's hella people that rap. But shit, that nigga can go platinum. This nigga can go platinum. It's all about who you appear to, who you cater to. And once you lock in and find that, man, you just got to be consistent with that shit. So it's my tidbit on social media, and here's I feel great skill set towards doing that, and just how to maneuver it. And you maneuver like somebody I know trying to get you as an entrepreneur. Just hear you talk about the course and all of that. It's just like shit. I know what I need to get myself into to get to where I'm going. It's a lot of people don't have that mindset. So where it's like, all right, this the plan. This is what the fuck I need to do. Let me actually do the shit. But Ice JJ Fish went viral. And the crazy part is, shout out to Ice JJ Fish, because he is born and raised in my city of Aurora, Illinois.
Really?
I did not know that shit until that first video dropped. And I'm looking at the video and I'm like, background look familiar. Niggas downtown Aurora on this bridge. And I'm like, niggas like, yeah, bro, that nigga from here, he went to this school. Last time I heard he was delivering for Pizza Hut at the crib.
Oh, now?
Yeah. That also show you.
You got if you can't.
He tried to keep it going. I'm like, bro, that's when like I felt like, and I'll tell people that was the time. Excuse my French, when they was flipping the slow niggas. it was a moment, and it still happens.
Yeah.
But it was a big moment lapse in social media where it was like, all right, man, find you a little off nigga, and let's flip this nigga.
That's Shamar.
Bro, I'm watching clips of him and this. Two slow niggas at one time, him and YSL Woody. It's like this is from working with a school with kids that's in the special ed class. Them niggas would have definitely needed an IEP.
Facts.
And,
so it's an individual education plan. So when kids, come to school, we like, yeah, when you reading like this, but you way past the reading like this age, we like, hey fam, hey, come holler at us. We gonna get all your teachers together. We gonna get your parents together. We gonna have a meeting. And it's supposed to help, like, some people, not everybody have IEP is for basically any type of thing that's gonna help you succeed. So it might be you might actually have some type of learning disability. You might have been left behind, all type of shit. It's a whole bunch of different reasons. Like you might have a health issue that caused you to miss school for a time, and it puts you behind where everybody else is. So little shit like, oh well, I tell you, you got an hour to do the test, but this person get an hour and a half. Little shit like that.
Yeah, but them niggas they would have needed the people, paraprofessionals.
Yeah, they'd have had to walk around the building with somebody.
Bro, I can't watch a whole one of them to 20v1 because I'm like, bro, this shit's stupid. Whoever made the first one, hey, I loathe you because niggas just kept to. Hey, they got one for St. Louis for the drop, and I'm like, the only way I would watch is because that nigga Mike Gerardine is on there, and he a comedian, and he hella funny, and I just feel like he gonna make that shit funny. If somebody else I went to college with on that motherfucker, I was like, is this
St. Louis?
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, did. Oh my god, I was like, all right. I'll never do that shit. Like, first of all, I don't want to talk to 20 people. Second of all, my girlfriend not trying to punch 20 people. Third of all, I don't understand the purpose of it. It's not like y'all trying to find love. Niggas just on here to go viral. Get their little moment and hope it goes somewhere. And it's working for the little slow nigga, the YSL Woody. Like, I know he was held back.
He said he get disability.
Look, and I know it's good. This is direct deposit disability check that he's gonna get on the first, and he needs both of them. And then they just put him back on the stand. So that whole shit is a mess too.
Yeah, all of it.
Hey, if y'all gonna lock that nigga up, lock him up. If not, leave them niggas alone.
I don't think they really got what they look for.
They don't.
They don't.
And I don't know. They asked Kim on the stand when he came back today. They finally got the little white judge. Like, she's like, so all right, are you going to testify and tell what happened, or are you gonna say you don't know nothing? You don't know. He said, well, it depends on how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. And I'm just like,
he straight said.
I'm like, I don't know if he playing with y'all. I'm like, this nigga probably like Rain Man slow, like where he really kind of got a smart thing back there going, but he's just only in that thing. Like we could probably give him some. He was in the trap, so he could probably count like a motherfucker. But reading, they didn't let him do none of them parts of it. That wasn't his strong suit whatsoever. But yeah, y'all gotta stop flipping the slow niggas. But if we gonna go back in that era, because I got mad, bro. I was like, damn, I could have found. I knew a couple motherfuckers. I just felt like we could have taken it to the top. Like, I mean, bro, what you had? 50 Tyson. You had
what up, Cam?
Welvin.
Oh yeah.
What's the other little motherfucker with the little bitty head? He's sick as hell.
Lil
now.
D, Lil D's nuts.
No, that's Welvin.
That's well.
What's
I forgot what this.
He's on the little small dude. The little
Yeah, bro, he ugly than a motherfucker. So, excuse, I mean, spade's a spade. Nigga's ugly, but I can't think of his name. But like now he be on the social media begging for a new kidney, and I'm like, I can't help you with that one, my boy. You gotta go find one of them fans because I can't do it. I'm not finna help you because I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, bro. Beetlejuice was the original slow nigga flip. He was like the first, but he made a career out of being a slow nigga flip.
He made it work.
Bro, he made it work for him. Like he been on the Howard Stern show damn near as long as I've probably been alive.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I'm like, if you gonna be a slow nigga, at least make it beneficial. They probably gonna pay that nigga worth a damn, unless he got a good manager. Because I just don't feel like he gonna be able to the math that's needed to figure out what his check increments supposed to be. But they say shit to that nigga, it just be like, all right, bro. Yeah. He probably like 62. Like that nigga old. I ain't like a little Benjamin Button. I don't know if the nigga old or how. No, he ain't young.
That bro look like Mace.
I'm hollering, bro. Beetlejuice ass dude look like Mace years after the check.
Mason Betha.
Bro, Mace straight rapped, became a pastor, and started cursing as a pastor. And then now he's back to cursing niggas out on the regular on his show. Hell of a life.
Hell of a life.
Mace
but
like
you know what though? Most pastors are probably the most pastors I know are probably the
Mace like a nigga going to an HBCU in a different city. He could become whomever.
Yeah.
Because I watch niggas, and of course I didn't know at the time, but I watch niggas from St. Louis come to Lincoln and become whole different people until they stunt in front of somebody that know them. They be like, nigga, we know you.
Right.
You was not like that. And I'm like, oh. Do tell.
That part.
Yeah. I don't see niggas get talked crazy to. I'm like, bro, you can't stunt in front of people that know you. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Like when people be on social media tripping, it's like, nigga, we know you. Like, I remember you was being on the bus with 6 kids. Like, I get it. Like,
your bus had seatbelts?
2 people in a seat. They strap one big belt across the niggas, like, whole hands.
The rest of us was like,
that's
hey,
what I tell.
Sit down.
That's what I tell one of these kids that come to the school, but he be pissing me off because he always trying to flame and talk shit. And every time I'm like, bro, first of all, you can't crack jokes. You was in sped. So the last person you want to talk shit to is me because I do this. Every time you walk through the, I see you still here being fat. I'm like, I see you still reading like this, nigga. Or you still got 5 kids, or you got 4 this year? Like, how many kids is in your classroom?
You got 2 teachers or 1?
Y'all gotta walk. Do all y'all gotta go to the bathroom at the same time, or can y'all go individually? And I do that every time I go. He let me. Fuck you. I'm like, yeah, let dumb ass nigga go somewhere, bro. Like, leave me alone. All I did was open the door for you because I know you weren't gonna be able to read the sign that said "Open this door here."
He trying to push and it say open,
bro. He one of them kids you could talk to him through his jokes. He don't get it because he tortured this lady for years, just cracking jokes on her being in bed. I'm like, it's the last place you need to be cracking jokes. You're struggling. You are not up to par with everyone else. You not in gym pop. And it's not like you not even going for a little bit. Damn, Tony, you was the line leader. I'm hollering. This nigga just going up, bro. No, I've been like a fat hose. Tony is a big girl connoisseur. Asia. Shout out to Asia Artsy in the building, kicking with us, man. But man, I gotta clap it up for our guests.
Kirksville, Missouri.
She was out there kicking it at the crib, but chopped it with us online, man. Did you have a good time at the party pack?
Oh man, that party. For those that came out, we appreciate you. This past Sunday, our second annual Sundresses and Linens party, we had about 400 people.
Yeah, bro.
About 400 people came to the up bar. Now I appreciate y'all. You know, God control the heat. We don't.
Hey, you can't complain to us about the heat. I don't.
Now the up bar, y'all can get some air conditioning on that side or something. You can get something.
I ain't gonna say
You know.
that, but
But hey, for all of y'all that came, kicked it with us, we had a blast. Amazing time. Everybody looked good. Them sundresses was sundressing.
sun's out, buns out.
That part.
Some of y'all, a couple of y'all aunties was in there real elder like. It was looking like real young. I'm
Hey,
like,
when I seen old Bay that came in
with the
no,
peacock.
yeah,
Boy, somebody's grandmammy came in this motherfucker all of 65. But I'm talking about cold.
Hey,
I was like,
she had a sundress. Motherfucker went down here.
motherfucker cut. I was like, I ain't never seen an old lady titty set up like that. I almost gave him a fist bump on the string that you don't have to hang low.
Hey, I was like, all right,
Bro,
auntie.
I was dumbfounded. She walked out, then kept going. I was like, he got the yell. I was like, it's an old nigga out here that don't play about her. And if she ain't got no
She probably had an old
she's
name
not,
too, like
bro,
Celeste or something.
Ooh, she looked like a fucking Celeste. Like, you look like a Celeste Jenkins. You make the best pies.
Yeah.
And I know she wear them church hats with her hair not did like that.
Mhm.
And if it's not an old nigga that don't play about her, Celeste is an old freak.
Straight cougar.
That's out here. She just hit that motherfucking Angela Bassett moment of her life.
Mhm.
She probably out here strong gripping young niggas in the club. Cause you dress like that at 3:00 in the afternoon. I know you be in the club. That was a club dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
No bra. I ain't seen nobody 60 somewhere, no bra.
Things
Gravity tends to have kicked in around that time. And it's no knock to the low titties. We don't knock them.
I like all titties.
Listen, what you got a neck for? Niggas big. I don't give a fuck about your titties hanging low. But it's the fact that you could be of that age and they were just there. I was like, go on, motherfucking TT. You doing your thing.
And shout out to the red dress.
That was crazy.
Like red dress reminded me, you know how I don't necessarily like it, but
a thick set of pliers, the good kind.
you
$200 joints.
You ever seen them videos of the African? It'd be like 3 different size African women, and they be walking and they be. Hey, it looked like she was
depending
one
on the
of
video. She either the second one or the third one.
Yep.
Like she had one of them booties that make you chuckle. She walk, you say, what? Like, why you got all this ass? Like the thighs fake or the ass fake? I was just like, that's crazy. At what point do you go back there and be like, this ain't enough? Run it back.
But yeah, it was a lot of nice looking one. Hey, but I'm gonna give it. You know who was the MVP of that for me? Shout out to Faye, the lady with the turkey legs.
Owner and seller.
First of all, she looked fire. She looked fire.
Her hard work, I went back there and got her some free liquor.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm like, what you drink? We got hella liquor in the back.
But them turkey legs.
I'm so mad I ain't buy one.
When I got drunk quick. Maybe I was buying too many drinks. I got drunk real quick. So I ate like two bites of the turkey leg. I was like, damn, this fire. If I eat it right now, I'm going to sleep. So I was like, shit, let me put this in the car. And I'm gonna come back and get it.
Shit to be cooked in the car. It was hot as fuck outside.
Bro, when I got home, I heated it up.
Oh, don't tell me.
When I heated it up,
God,
and my wife is pregnant. So my wife was sitting next to me and she looked at the smell. She looked at it. She like
started feeling like a bloodhound in that motherfucker, just sniffling.
So I was like, go ahead, taste it. She tasted it. And the next thing I know, I had to share the rest of my meal.
See, that's where you went wrong.
That's where I went wrong. I should have bought two.
Shout out to my girl, because she don't do that food share shit. And when she do, finally, it's rare she asks for something. Or I'm only eat her shit if it's in there. If it's been there in a day and a possible, you don't want this food no more. And I'm eating it because we don't waste money around here. But she's rare. She be like, oh, let me get it. It's only times like I order some food. She already ate hellas before me. And just be on the couch like a little kid who see you eating some hot Cheetos, be like, oh, my mama let me eat them chips. I bet she don't motherfucker tell her bite some. I don't got nothing to do with me. You know, but see, I'm gonna feed you.
Hey.
But she'll be like, oh, let me get one of them. You wouldn't even think about that shit till I opened it.
When I tell you, I slept good as shit after that.
That's what I felt. I went home and ate some shrimp, salmon pasta with my motherfucking eyes closed.
Yeah.
It was amazing, bro.
So I gotta have. We might have to do one of them food episodes called Miss Faye up here.
Hey, bro, we can bring a plethora. If you cook, I'm with it. Bring a plate. I'll come along.
Cause we done had some before.
Some food dropped off in this motherfucker mid episodes. Like, oh, we finna bring you all a plate.
Hey, but for all
y'all.
those people that came out, kicked it with us, like I said, 400 people. We did that thing. We appreciate y'all, and we've already told the powers that be in our organization, y'all need to run it back. We trying to do a spin the block right quick before the year is up.
It's your thing, bro. I didn't even think to tell y'all that. Hey, we had a long talk about old women. I was at the video shoot. I'm like, you would have been in there like, bro, thank you.
Hey,
thank you for inviting me to this.
Hey,
this was one of
all
them,
shapes, all sizes, all colors.
And it was, if you had to go a ratio, especially going with single men, because a lot of niggas there are women, so we're just chilling, just mingling, being hosts. It had to be a good ratio, like 25-1. Like, bro, it was so.
This is it, Up Bar?
So Up Bar not open on Sundays, but we are with Masons, and our Masonic Lodge, we do a sundress, our second annual sundress and linen party. So we did it. They let us do it, and shout out to the Up Bar because that worked out perfectly as far as the agreement wise and everything. Yeah. But we sold like I know we sold like damn near 400.
Yeah, we sold. Yeah, we sold like 3. We cut it off at like 370. We cut off at 370, and then probably at the door got another 45, 50 people at the door.
And it was folks just showing up.
That many people could fit up there.
That's the thing.
They said they could fit.
They said 500. They said
we had the whole bar,
yeah, we had the whole thing because they closed on Sunday, so we had the whole thing.
That whole little awning part,
all of that, outside, all the way.
So as soon as you get off the elevator, you see us. Our table set up right there. We got the hall. Like, we don't open the door so you can hear the music in the hallway. So a lot of people kept coming to because it was the coolest part. But they opened the awning side for us. We had the whole outdoors. We had the cooks. They knew so many people. They brought in an extra chef.
Yeah, because they ran out of chicken.
Doing turkey legs. I was like, we sold all her turkey legs out.
She told me she bought like 120 turkey legs and all of them was gone.
When y'all doing another one?
Hey, at the meeting on Saturday, we got the
it's looking like real soon. Like,
real soon.
At the momentum of this one, we trying to throw something to run it back. So it was the cigars and cigar. No,
we getting ready to run a cigar. Yeah, we getting ready to run a cigar event because a lot of folks smoke cigars, and so a lot of folks was like, "Damn, we on the rooftop, we can smoke, but the hotel wouldn't let you smoke." So we gotta have to do something a little different space to where we can make sure we can smoke in there.
Bring the coolers out, bro.
You know,
all the old freaks.
Man.
I'm a taken person, so I don't know about it. But
the old host Slayer has been retired.
He has. I definitely went on a cruise with a shirt that said "Old Host Slayer." I thought that was fun. Shout out to the homie Brittany Sneeze because she made that motherfucker for me last minute, and it was in cursive so it could be fancy. And I spell hoe HEAUX.
And we brought it out of New Orleans, so that was even better. Yeah,
because we was leaving out of New Orleans. They like, what's your shirt? So I was like, read it. Oh, I'm like, what down, TT? What you doing? I'm like, boy, you better go. I got a daughter your age. I ain't looking for her. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I probably got a daddy your husband age. What does that have to do with me? And what does that got to do with you? Let's work. But AD,
yeah.
Anything you need to tell our folks for the civics class today?
So I decided not to actually do a civics lesson this week because just to give y'all today's election day. Today's primary day. I know it's not November. I know a lot of y'all are like, man, it ain't even November yet. It's primary day, which means the same people who are running today are going to turn right back around as long as they won tonight, turn right back around, and majority of them will run again in November, especially for any state and federal spots. So I know Cori Bush and Wesley Bell they counting votes right now. Last time I checked, Wesley was up quite a bit. But, you know, that's only 1% of the vote compared to everybody that got a vote. So We'll see what that looks like later on this evening. And Vice President Kamala Harris announced her vice president candidate, Tim Walz. He's the governor of Minnesota. If you have not gotten a chance to research him, I'm gonna tell you, my man's is pretty good. Not saying that we choosing sides in here. I am, but I ain't gonna speak for ethnic issue more. But I'll say this: Tim Walz in Minnesota did things like pass free lunch for his kids.
That nigga did legal weed. So.
He made
good in my book.
He made weed recreational. He also did free college for low income families in Minnesota.
Cool
He expanded LGBTQ rights. Whether you rock with the alphabets or not, that's up to you. But he made a statement that I absolutely love, and he made it in his what up, Past Master?
Had no white party.
But he one of the statements he made, he was like, "Hey, in Minnesota, we don't care." He's like, if the people next door are doing something with, if they lesbians or if they doing that, ain't got nothing to do with us. He said, well, one thing we do in Minnesota is mind our damn business. And I love that.
Shout out to him, because that's how I feel.
They're the alphabet
at your house, nigga.
Rachel, what you mean?
No,
It's
you're
a lot of
human being. I don't give a fuck about what you do in your bedroom. I don't give a fuck about what you do when you go in your house. I don't give a fuck about who you like, who you love.
You ain't hurt nobody. Shit.
Look,
exactly.
And that's what they want to do. Shit, how you gonna stop them?
I'm like this. At this point in life, I got enough shit that I've done that's crazy that people can judge me on. So I could care less what the hell happened next door.
I don't give a fuck.
As long as don't nobody die, and hopefully what goes on in their house is the best thing for their family.
For their family, just don't come to my house.
Exactly.
That's all.
So
and that's with anything.
And I
don't bring your bullshit to my house.
And I rock with the LGBTQIA plus community. I got family members in a lot of them letters. That's why I call them the alphabets. It's a lot of
college. All the gay niggas had all the hoes. Shit, all the chicks was cool with them.
Man, hey, did I ever tell you the story?
Like, so you just like, hell, my first roommate at Lincoln was gay, and I was just like, first I was like, I bet, dude, I was like, right, this nigga not finna bother me.
They get him to loosen up too.
Bro,
I had a frat brother.
All type of shit. I'm like, bro, he was good people to this day.
I had a frat brother, man. I'm one of those people. Be real with me up front. I got frat brothers who are gay, and I could care less if they gay. I rock with them. I'd be like, hey, you good with me? But I had one frat brother. I said, hey. I was like, man, you gay? He's like, no, I ain't gay. Next time he come to say it, he brought like 2 cars of women. Now, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, fam, you gay.
You trying to prove something.
Like, because every niggas know the caliber of nigga. I can look at you and be like, the caliber of women that would be with you. I'm looking at the women. I'm looking at him like, there's no way that you rocking with all them. Because he brought dimes.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
He brought what we would consider now IG models.
Them sisses.
Like, I'm like, they come in the crib for set. Well, he there for set. He there to pledge. And I'm like, he like, yeah, I brought my homegirls with me. They gonna keep the bros, you know what I'm saying? Bros didn't even fuck with it. Hey, it was smart as shit. He and bros was like, hey, man, I ain't going down to see that fucking line, man. I'm up here with them. Man, right after he crossed, I was just like, hey, I still don't. Now that dude crossed, he crossed in 2008. Every time he see me, yo, you still don't fuck with me? Yeah, I don't fuck with your family. He's like, but I see you rock with him and you rock with him. I say, bro, because I'm an honest person, bro. I need you to be honest with me. I'll stand 10 toes down. I'll fight with you, fam. Somebody come at you on some crazy shit, I'll fight with you. Because you my bruh. But I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect you or none of that. But you lied to me, fam. So what else you lying about? No, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't rock with him to this day.
I'm like, nigga, we knew. That's why I asked.
That's why exactly.
Exactly. I just asked.
I ain't put you on front. It was me. It was a conversation. It was me and him. That was it. I was like, hey, bro, man, I'm like, you talk about you want to be my brother. You family. Tell me the real. We crossed the line in 2019. The bro got in the interview. We sitting there. Bro came in. He's like, as a black gay man, Bruh's like, damn, he gay. I was like, bro, I could care less. That I didn't. What I heard was a brother being real with me.
Like, man,
Give two fucks what you
what's
do.
your principles and morals about? Do we align in
Because
that?
at this point, I'm already letting know. Any hoe come in the room, it's all me, fam.
I tell people all the time, like, man, it's 2024. At this point, you're gonna get from a majority of the world, you're gonna get the most support you can before given current times we've known. Now, it may not be your immediate people, but as far as general support, it's gonna be there. It's a lot worse things you could be. You could wake up white. That is literally, I tell you, nigga, you can wake up white. I don't know which one's worse, and it ain't no worse. So it's just like being like when my I don't
You can wake up a cone.
That's horrible. It's like Brian Gumble.
Like no, what's my guy? Was it Jesse Lee Peterson or something? I think his name is.
What was that name?
You know the dude. He looked like he got a burnt face, and he be talking for the Republicans and shit.
Oh, listen to him. Just the niggas. But yeah, do you be happy?
Yeah.
But we gotta get into our quickly get into our wonderful numerology corner. Which for the numerology corner, I'll take the number of the episode. I'll try to find something that has some type of a meaning through it. And for the number 46, the symbolism is a suggestion from the spirit guides that if you want to realize your desires in life, you should be confident. You should have a confident outlook. I agree with that aspect of everything. Like you gotta, ain't nobody gonna push you like you. Ain't nobody gonna believe in you like you. Ain't nobody gonna believe in your ideas like you gonna believe in them. And sometimes it is the opposite. You have people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself. But there's also people with, at times, issues of self-esteem or just personal issues, or sometimes it's issues of imposter syndrome, where it's like you know you're doing good, but you feel bad about it because everybody else may be around you not, or you was the one that made it out. But you just got to be confident and strong in whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life. Be confident in your ability to do whatever it is you're trying to do, because I mean, flat out, like if you can't believe in yourself, it's not gonna come to fruition. It's not gonna work out. None of that shit.
You got to be able to look in the mirror and be like, "Hey, I believe in who I'm looking at."
Fact.
If you don't believe in the person you're looking at, then right now, literally everything you do is just you feel like somebody's handing it to you.
You're just doing it to be doing it.
You're just doing it to do it. Because trust me, people support is one of those things that you're never always gonna have everybody's support. You can have 99 people supporting you, but one person's gonna hate. All right. So
I seen that today.
Hell, we saw it Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, "Oh man, y'all, it was too hot." Well, shit, you know, you looked at the damn weather before you came out.
Like, man, your back is big.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's hot. I'm hot too. Why? Because my back is big as well. We're hot. It's 96 degrees outside. What the fuck?
Keep drinking
from a day party that's outdoors and indoors. I don't control the temp.
Exactly. And so, you know, you consistently have to remind yourself what your purpose is, what you're doing it for. And as long as you remember your why, everything you do, you should have the confidence to keep moving and push forward. Because somebody's gonna tell you why you shouldn't, but it ain't about them. It's always
a lot of people that tell you why you should.
That part.
9 times I always say when people are down what you're doing to tell you why you shouldn't do some shit, is because they wouldn't trust in themselves to do some shit.
Yep.
People always tell you, it's always a reflection of how they feel about themselves, so they project it. Bruh, I mean, you could do that shit, but you probably gonna fail. No, nigga, you would have failed. But because you don't believe in yourself, you just automatically assume I'm gonna be just as bad at this.
Yep.
Well, nigga, keep that on yourself. Even if you feel that way, you don't need to tell me believing in your own head. Because when I do succeed, then be the motherfucker like, "Oh, bro, I always knew your ass could do that shit, man. Let me get $4." Like, no.
I ain't buying no Black and Miles, man.
None of it. Nigga, you don't need no Rellos. It's your life in order, man.
Yeah.
What's pissing you off?
What's pissing me off, man? I got to go back to work tomorrow.
I'm 2 days in. I'm actually not too upset. We got to do a lot of stuff. New principal, new counselor. Principal's cool. I enjoy, you always got people that's gonna complain because they don't like change.
Yeah.
I like that she's very communicating. Like, I get shit ton of emails. Normally I would get mad at that. But when it's somebody from the head of the school, and it ain't just emails just to be sending.
It's asking actual information.
She'll email one person and say my name come up in it about a certain part, I get a separate email with detailed questions trying to clarify that. I'd explain it to people, to different people. It's just like, bro, she's new. She's new to the district. She's never been in this building. It's a whole new staff. It's different when this is a 20 verse 1. Like, this is a whole bunch of people that have known each other outside the 3 people that we got new.
Right.
So we got 17 people that's been working with each other for the past year and a half, 2 years, versus one person who better not only come in, but come in and run this.
Yeah.
And manage different personalities.
And she want to know the culture. She want to know the things that y'all was used to doing, etc.
She could have came in here like our superintendent that got fired and tried to debo the world.
Hey, man,
I can talk about
I don't even want to talk about superintendents right now.
I don't want to bring it up as they be trying to bring. Boy, I ain't even gonna talk.
Yeah, we talk about that later. Hey,
they trying to purge and bring.
I tell you this though. What's really pissing me off is year 20. This is my 20th year.
OG teaching.
Hey, man, yeah, 20th year in the classroom. No, I don't want to be a principal. I've been asked that 15 times in the last week. I don't like adults.
That's be the part. It don't even be the kids. It be the grown motherfuckers that be doing the most.
Yeah.
They like the kids to the principals.
Yeah.
So I gotta manage all these, how we managing kids all day.
And so I what's pissing me off, honestly, I've been seeing these posts about teachers, asking for supplies. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. Let me tell y'all. First of all, teaching is the worst paid position in the world. And you think I'm supposed to spend my money to help your kid?
Who already can't read.
If you don't want to send it, your ass was at the concert with me. How about that?
Heifer.
So since you don't want to help, then guess what? Your kid can just go without, because my kid ain't going without. And the supplies I give, well, shit.
You don't need a pencil.
I don't have to. I don't.
No way.
There's nothing in my contract that says supply pencils and shit for every kid. I'm gonna just start giving it to the kids who know how to act.
I'll be trying to think. when y'all see them request, you act like we only breast to supply the whole class. If you buy a bulk of one thing, that's all you got. How Sean's school do it, they'll try to get one parent to buy one item, just in an abundance, and then his whole class got it. Yeah. Sometimes we don't even got to buy nothing. Now we're like SLPS, we know them kids don't be having nothing. So we provide book bags and shit full of the supplies you gonna need to at least get started for the beginning of the school.
Lil Jay got red bottoms, but he don't have no pencil. That's a problem. Got
them same khaki pants from last year, and them ankles is out. You still ain't putting no lotion on Ray ankles, but he got the finest of J's.
Hey, fix it. And if you don't like it, then guess what?
It ain't making sense.
I don't care, because they asked me what's pissing the past master off. I don't give a fuck if you pissed. I don't care.
We got kids.
Supply them supplies for your kids' classroom, so they can learn, do what they supposed to do, and pass and get to the next grade.
And if not, they gonna keep thinking 2 + 2 is green. So that's up to you, Ma.
Hey, man. It's becoming one of my favorite segments since I'm becoming a shoe person because of you.
Shoe fashion, and to be honest, y'all, I was lazy with it because we are back in school. I'm fucking with yours. Remember the Irish 3s? Yeah, the Irish 3. I ain't doing nothing special there. I got some Yeezy slides on. I'm back in school. Honestly, as much as I like how comfortable these is, I hate wearing them because they make you feel like you got them boots SpongeBob had on when they were squeaking all through that episode. Bro, you get on the wrong floor and you be trying to walk weird because it just starts squeaking every fucking step you take, and it be blowing.
That's how I feel when I'm wearing my damn what's Vapor Max.
Once one of them Maxes in the back, them air bubbles. Did you know they make them air bubbles in St. Charles?
No, I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
I'm trying to get on, man. Give me a little job, Nike.
Shout out.
Bro, I buy enough of them shoes. Y'all can give a nigga a little job.
Shout out to Rachel Jenkins and RC Versi tapping in with us tonight.
Rachel should be here next week.
Oh, really?
She's our eloquent perfection. She's a poet.
Oh.
And one of my good friends from Lincoln, very good people.
Oh shit, L, you gonna be in the building next
we
week?
in the building next week.
Golly.
We're gonna turn them in. But as like I said, man, it's shoe of the week, and I'm about to bring that up for y'all. It ain't really been too much talk on these, but I like them. Shout out to RC Versi.
There's me.
Oh, that's you. It's like, okay. I'm pretty sure this is who I think this is already. Yeah, remember that one time we had an episode where somebody came here. We had somebody talking the whole time on there.
Yep.
For like 2 hours. Kind of found out it was a nigga sitting behind her the whole time. He never said nothing. Like, nigga, she talking about how he produced music and all this. He could have came to the mic and talked. He just kept talking through that thing. Then we get to the episode, he's like, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, my boy, did you not want to step up? Bro, we got stands if you want to use them. If you, them stands, that ain't being used right there.
Yeah, you want to take one. You want to take one of those stands right there.
Take one of them stands.
Oh, you got a stand right there.
Yeah, you can drop your phone up. That would be ghetto. Them ones.
We'll grab one of these. Then.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Them ones a little better. For our shoe of the week, let's do this real quick, man. We progress it on. Man, it is what I think the most comfortable pair of Jordans is. The 13s, the midnight navy and white 13s, and what I like about them the most is the fucking gum bottom. A good gum bottom on a shoe always gonna make the shoe fire. But with with this 13s, man, it's crafted with a white tumbled leather, upper adorned with its iconic dimples. The Air Jordan 13 stands out with the midnight navy suede overlays on the heels and mud guards. The Jumpman logo on the tongue also gets the midnight navy treatment, adding a distinctive touch. Complementing the look, additional white graces the tongue, laces, and toe box, while the signature hologram on the ankle collars provide a unique feature. The design is rounded off with a white midsole featuring a gum outsole for a finishing touch. I think these are super fire. They got different pictures all on here, man. But 13s is one of the most comfortable pair of Jordans in my opinion. You can't go wrong with them. They ain't the most fashionable pair, I'll say, because they be bulky sometimes. But just comfort-wise altogether, you can't go wrong. And I like that navy blue colorway.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jordan Brand, who gets a lot of my money, unfortunately. Kind of said to y'all, and it's my fault. I got a pair of shoes coming in this week. I've been doing good. I've been doing better. I'm not gonna say good, but I've been doing better. That's all because I had to work in the summer. Everybody know teachers poor in the summer. So they don't pay us but I'm back. That's all I'm gonna say. These kids, buying a different pair of shoes every other week and wearing them to school when I do wear them, it makes these students think you rich, and I find that hilarious. So I was like, hey, if I was rich, I think I'd be kicking it with you niggas. No. Like, when they found out I was a videographer, first thing, you be shooting videos for King Von. I was like, if I was shooting videos for King Von, do you think I'd kick it with y'all broke asses? No. Mr. A wouldn't be here. You wouldn't know me.
You a teacher too?
Yeah. So I'm a building sub at a school on the south side over here. I've been doing it for about 2. This is gonna be my second full year. So I'm going in there. That's fun. It's cool. Pay straight. I like being around kids. They worsen, but they be. I like teaching people how to work on themselves. So I enjoy it, man. The kids really don't be the problem. It be the parent. For real, we be acting like
it's always the adults.
It's the parent because the kids that get on your nerves the most. Soon as you meet the parent,
you see why.
And my whole thought process on them change a little bit. You still gonna get on my nerves, but it's like I get why you the way you are. You ain't doing nothing but mimicking what you seeing all day.
So you get the parent-teacher conference, and I'll be like,
I ain't gotta worry about that. Them motherfuckers don't show up.
That too.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Rachel. I do a little razzle dazzle with a video camera. Boy, look. My whole goal was to videotape the whole party. It was so motherfucking hot. I was like, hey, y'all. Yeah, I was offering this for free. I just get paid. If I'm going to burn up, I was like, we're just going to kick it. This is one of them, you got to be here. We'll post the pictures we get. Shout out to Maxwell.
Maxwell
got the new camera. He outside now.
Hey, Maxwell was out. He was like,
nah, but them pictures not saying the other pictures were bad, but you could tell when you've upgraded camera devices because them pictures was crispy and everything. So shout out brother Maxwell for doing his razzle dazzle. Wow, man, we're gonna go on a quick song commercial break before we run through these random topics and then holla at my dog Wagdod in the building. It's the 46th episode.
Yes, sir.
Ethnic and More Season 2. It's your boy Nico the Great.
It's the Past Master.
And will it be a right walk?
I feel blessed as fuck. Funny how worst times always bringing out the best in us. Don't check for he unless us talking about the checks and such. I need them days to be my living tonight. This my life. Hey. This was meant for me. Was meant to be. My life was road mapped out intentionally. New trap up next. I'm on they next, but to pay attention to me. If you ain't heard, then come and get you some life. It's on sight. Hey. I don't know what to tell them. I got the whole hood bumping me. I'm on my cocoa melon. Lovers gon' love, haters gon' hate, and better know I let them. What's on your plate ain't feeding my appetite. That shit too light, hey. Bitch, I came up from mud. If you maneuver through them new trenches, you know what's up. If you a native, baby, trust them L's up for the love. Cause they say that shit don't live here, but I've been going up off the love. Two wheels fall off, I'm ready to catch this vibe. Can't deny this real. I talk this shit and make them slide. Double time, they feel one walk, so I just step. Once I'm trying, we gon' ride. Two wheels fall off, I'm ready to catch this vibe. Can't deny this real. I talk this shit and make them slide. Double time, they feel one walk, so I just step. I don't give a fuck about what these niggas talking. All that shit come to a heart when money calling. I was scared to step in my body, but now I'm walking in my path. Don't look back on their nerves, on their ass. I say, I don't give a fuck about what these niggas talking. All that shit come to a heart when money calling. I was scared to step in my body, but now I'm walking in my path. Don't look back on their nerves, on their ass. I say, I don't give a fuck about what these niggas talking. All that shit comes to a heart when money calling. I was scared to step in my body, but now I'm walking in my path. Don't look back on their nerves, on their ass. I say, I don't give a fuck about what these niggas talking. All that shit comes to a heart when money calling. I was scared to step in my body, but now I'm walking in my path. Don't look back on their nerves, on their ass. I say. I don't really give a fuck what a nigga gotta say about me. I was trapped in my mind, shackled by favorite time, but this time I know who I am and I'm free. I don't really give a fuck what a nigga gotta say about me. I was trapped in my mind, shackled by favorite time, but this time I know who I am and I'm free.
Episode 46 of season 2, Ethnic and More, we the people. It's your boy Nico the Great.
It's the Past Master.
We in here with Wagdod in the motherfucking
What's the
building.
word?
Yes, sir.
Man, we got to get through these little random topics. Seems like ain't never going on but the Olympics.
Yeah.
Lately, I paid my Peacock bill. I didn't pay the Peacock bill for the Olympics. I paid it because somebody lied. They told me Belair was back on. And then after they got my little $8, I found out it don't come on to the 15th.
Yeah.
I almost disputed it. I ain't gonna lie. I needed that little 8. I ain't gonna lie. But Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
She got silver. And first I was First, I'm looking at the ground. I ain't never finna run on this bitch. It was hella big ass puddles of water.
Yeah.
At the rate of speed they was running, I don't understand how they built that stadium for this. Y'all build that motherfucker damn near to a dome and just said, we don't got enough money to finish the roof. Because the whole, it's just a little circle in the middle missing.
Yeah.
The rain came down on that track and field. And her issue, not saying I think she would have won, but a big fault in it was they made a rule last minute that you had to come
the night before.
Like you had to come in on the team bus through the Olympic Village gate.
Yeah.
Sha'Carri and the U.S. team really ain't staying in the Olympic Village because clearly it's piss poor conditions. It's like living in the trap for the Olympics.
100%.
It's the projects for the. It's like living in the Peabodys. For real, like I see people sleeping outside.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And they food, like all type of shit.
And she wasn't the only one. Shelly Ann Fraser out of Jamaica also had the same issue. So day of, they get to the Olympic Village, and that since they didn't ride the team buses, they couldn't enter at the Olympic entrance for competitors. So they made them walk. They told them like, y'all, it's an hour walk. They had to walk all the way to the other entrance, like the general entrance, to get in. And so Sha'Carri actually walked it. Like she went all the way to the entrance and came and got in that way. So by the time she gets back to where she could warm up, it's too late.
She got to run.
Shelly Ann Fraser saw it, and Shelly Ann Fraser was like, nah, I'm not going to race at all. And so she pulled out of the 100-meter dash. And Sha'Carri did it. Still got silver and qualified for the finals, but I can't.
I bet she won the final.
I really think, the chick from St. Lucia, man.
She was running, but I was looking at Sha'Carri, bad thing, she's not the greatest coming out the block.
At that part.
But I also feel like if I don't get to warm up, that's an hour walk.
Yeah.
If they said it was an hour walk to that motherfucker,
it was an hour walk to
it's an hour walk to get back to where you was at in the field. It may cut down a little more because you ain't dealing with people as much, but it's like you walking an hour and a half. That's enough time for you to warm up your legs. Motherfuckers knowing like any type of active sport like that, you got to get loose. You got to warm your body up. That's why Shelly Ann Fraser ain't do that because I'm not finna fuck up my career.
That part.
Fuck around and run and tear something and never run again.
And Shelly Ann Fraser's done multiple Olympics compared to Sha'Carri missed her last Olympics. So this was an opportunity. I'm glad that she was able to place. What I don't like is the motherfuckers getting on social media. All that she won silver.
Oh, hold on.
What did you do?
Especially shout out my nigga, he your brother as well, Kashif.
Yeah.
He was instantly in my inbox talking shit. Like, bro, all of that and shit. She only got silver. I had to look back later at the night because I didn't see too much. I was watching it with my mama that morning, or one of them. I think when I got there, so I'm barely paying attention. And I was like, nigga, y'all best runners in Jamaica didn't run, and the one that did, clearly she was just a last place replacement. She didn't even place. We'll be in the finals to go for the real gold. She gonna get it. So they ain't do medals?
I was gonna say I'm trying. Let me think.
Do they do medals? I think, or was that the final?
No, that wasn't the final. So wasn't the finals.
So
that
do they
was
get medals, or they just get the
no? They get medals.
Why
no, you know what?
You get medals for the semifinals.
I know she. Hold on, I got to call the person that I know would actually
phone a friend. It'll work.
Hey y'all, I'm because I'm live on the air. I get to I'm gonna show out a little bit. Hey Meta, call Maria.
He got them glasses, man. He been wilding ever since.
Oh, it's in the glasses.
Yeah, he got the motherfucking Meta glasses. This nigga just be doing shit now.
Yeah. That was the finals. She's watching, so that was the finals.
Okay, so that's what I thought.
Yeah,
so,
you don't.
Shit, you still took silver. You were the second best person.
Yeah, you don't medal in the semis.
Not only warming up, we seen Sha'Carri run. She be dusting motherfuckers.
And wait, look, she's still the fastest motherfucker in the States.
She was dusting the Jamaicans. Who would have been the other people that would have gave us the run for our money? I just think the laws of physics and life and everything that went wrong went right for them. No knock to the girl from St. Lucia because she was running her black.
And hell, the chick from St. Lucia actually ran the 200 too, and got silver in that.
So she clearly fast.
Yeah, she got silver in that.
We got gold in that.
Shout out to Gabby Thompson, man. Gabby Thompson ran in and seemed like she had, by the time the chick from St. Lucia crossed the line, she was drinking a drink from Starbucks or some shit, was
curling her
chilling.
hair and shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
The crazy part is, but the St. Lucia ain't won shit
exactly.
in years. So, old girl finna be that nigga in St. Lucia. She already up in the airport as the world champ.
Yeah.
He done placed the gold and the silver. I don't think they've ever won a medal. She got the first 2 medals, I think. for
She
St.
about to
Lucia.
go home and they're gonna be like, Queen.
That nigga will never pay to eat again. I'm outside. At this point, Nike, you might as well brand her and get y'all money up in St. Lucia.
But hey, speaking of the Olympics, did you see the judo? The shit with the judo match?
Them niggas be strong.
So France and I think Japan or Korea. I can't. It was one of the two. But the guy from France, they heavyweight is like probably he would be the GOAT of judo. Like dude got like 13 world championships, 5 or 6 gold medals over the course of the years. Well, he was to end a judo contest, you just basically you throw him up and down and it's over. So, and that's how he won. But he was going against the country Georgia and took dude down, and dude was mad. So dude got up trying to, muzzle him up, and he laying down. He like, I ain't gonna let you fuck this up for me, because if I retaliate, they gonna get me too. But and dude, the Georgian then got banned from all international competition now. So because you lost in the Olympics, your entire and we like judo ain't some shit like I'm good. I'll be at the National Judo League at home. Like fam, you compete to go to the Olympics. Literally. And you didn't fucked up your whole career.
Hey, what about? I didn't even put this on here, but the lady with the testosterone.
The boxer.
Yeah, because I got tired of hearing about the shit. So once I ran to him, I'm like, all right, bro, that's not a nigga. We deal with a lot of shit when we're dealing with the actual niggas that's becoming women.
Yeah.
Leave that lady alone. She unfortunate. But I'm like, y'all complaining about something that's not like she was winning every match.
The crazy thing about it is that the lady she beat, the white lady, went out and like apologized, like, I'm sorry.
She hit that bitch so hard.
That she just was like, this gotta be a man.
It's like seeing a nigga get hit. I watched a video of some kids fighting. That little nigga got hit so hard he got up and couldn't fathom it was one motherfucker that hit him.
Who jumped me?
Bro, that's the first thing he said. Who jumped me? And I was like, nah, nigga, one nigga just hit you hard as fuck.
I know what you're talking about. They was in some apartments or something.
Yeah, bro.
But
like, nah, nigga, some people just got some power behind that.
But she what's made it worse is the IBA or the IBO, which one of the boxing federations has come out, was like, well, we didn't let her box and blah 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 and all this stuff. But they're not even like really a recognized boxing entity anymore.
Who are these niggas?
And so, let that she's in Algeria, y'all.
First of all, Algeria don't even play about that shit.
Algeria is one of them countries.
So if y'all think they was going to send a trans person to represent them, you sadly mistaken. They'd have took the life before they let them go represent their country, because then it's like, y'all got us fucked up. But I just laugh because she only won bronze.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, so Italy, but you just can't fight. She just hit you so motherfucking hard. 46 seconds in, that nigga's like, I'm good. You know what? I really don't even be boxing like that. But just didn't have nobody. They asked me, did I want to go to Paris for a free trip? I said, yeah. Didn't know I was gonna fight a person I thought was a nigga.
You know what's crazy? Hard. I went to Paris last summer, and to see everybody, it seemed like every time I go on Facebook,
that shit when y'all was there?
I did not see any of that shit.
Was in
like to see it, like I was watching the sand volleyball match today.
Shout out to the volleyball team.
And the volleyball team lost to Sweden. But where they were building the sand volleyball stadium, I'm like, I took all pictures in there. It was nothing but grass.
So did they build that bitch in a year?
I guess so. Because I was looking, I'm like, well, this is behind the Eiffel Tower. So I'm like, and where it is, I'm like, right in front of the Eiffel Tower, there's a huge park. Huge park right in front of the Eiffel Tower. Nothing but open space. So I'm like, that. But you know what?
Fake ass dome.
They might have been building it because there was a little bit of construction going on there. So it might have been they might have started building it then.
All right, they come to the U.S. in the next.
Yeah, so LA is getting it.
Ooh,
LA is about to get the next summer. I think the summer. So they'll be in the next 5 Olympics. They'll be in the United States twice. They'll have a Summer Olympics in LA, Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City.
So the winter will be up in the next 2 years.
Yeah, but we don't get the one. We get the one in like 6 years.
Well, I know we get the next 4-year joint.
Yeah, the next 4 year and the next Summer Olympics is LA.
I'm in there.
For sure. That's gonna be lit.
I'm in there. First of all, I feel bad for the people because I heard about all the French people. I heard about it from Atlanta in '96. They gotta displace a lot of people to build that shit.
Yeah,
like
because they
just low income. Like just say they do that shit in St. Louis.
Peabody. Yeah, Peabody's
school.
They're gonna tear all that shit down.
All that shit down to build because it's gonna bring so much motherfucking money. It's worth tearing this shit down.
And they really can't use a lot of the stadiums that are already there.
Athens, Greece, still got like the stadium they built just going to ruins. All that shit they built in Greece for it when they did it in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
All of that shit is it's just looking like these rundown buildings and shit. Now,
so
in Atlanta,
in Atlanta, so in Atlanta in '96 they had the Olympics, and Morris Brown College. That's how they actually got their football stadium. Morris Brown got their stadium because of the Olympics.
They just took that one?
Well, so the Olympic, like that was a part of the deal. Like they was like, hey, y'all can use this part of our land to build a stadium for whatever event y'all gonna have here. But when y'all leave, it belonged to us. And that's what happened. They football team played there. Unfortunately, the school had to go through some financial shit and shut down all their sports. So they're back now. But if you ever get a chance to go look, because that's what Drumline was shot there.
Yep.
So if you actually go look at the actual, it's called Herndon Stadium. If you go and Google pictures of Herndon Stadium, they didn't tag the graffiti tagged every inch of that stadium.
I probably didn't see
inside, outside. It's right off the AUC. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. Shit, I get a call today from my folks at AUC that Clark Atlanta about to put red turf down. That's gonna be funky. Going to a football game and the grass is red. That's gonna be funky.
Don't be losing.
Well, shit, they about as bad as Lincoln.
The grass.
They about as bad as Lincoln.
Deserve new grass color at this point. Y'all niggas need dirt.
And since we talking about the Olympics, before we jump off there, Noah Lyles wins gold. I'm gonna just tell you, y'all need to know the rules of track and field before y'all get on Facebook talking about.
I don't like that nigga, man. I ain't fucking that nigga. That's why you see I put it here. Noah Lyles wins gold. Congrats, lame ass dude. I just don't like when he did all that extra shit for no reason, bro. Like,
I don't even know what he did.
When he was talking crazy about the basketball team winning the world champion. They ain't champion. Like the NBA team talking about the world champions. They're not the champions of the world. They ain't even played. I'm like, bro, why you talking shit? Like, bro, you in America. Niggas don't even, you winning and niggas don't even care. That sucks. Then you hear the nigga talk. I'm just like, oh my God. I know you got a slew of white women somewhere.
He the one that got the anime shit all over him, the tattoos and stuff?
Oh, they the nigga with the fingernail paint.
Okay. I know you talking about.
He's just a weird ass nigga. He's just an unprovoked weird ass nigga. It's like, hey, scaring the hoes. Chill out, bro.
Hey,
you scared though.
The last thing about the Olympics, man. How the hell we lose in 3-versus-3 basketball?
Because we have fucking Jimmer Fredette out there like he was back in college. First of all, I don't understand. The 3-versus-3 niggas should have been 3 hood niggas.
Why didn't they just get somebody from the big 3?
Boy, they could have put Joe Johnson, Michael Beasley, and just a big nigga, and Corey Brewer.
They could have took some bench warmers or something from the NBA.
Bruh, look, them 3 right there. Joe Johnson, Michael Beasley alone would have gave everybody fucking buckets. Put him, Joe Johnson, and just pick one big nigga, and they would have won. The girls got bronze at least with Van Lith out of LSU. They let her go. Only person I know playing for the dudes was Jimmer Fredette. And he over in fucking China giving them niggas 50 a game and shit. Get over here. These niggas lost 21-6. You a fucking ass. Because in a 3-versus-3 is like, bro, probably one person would probably just get fucking buckets. And it's like, if you can't stop this one nigga, it's a wrap. But why we got people that's named? All these random niggas that can hoop out here, It should have been one big national tournament held in different cities. Y'all take the top 10 out of each one. Then
And do a
y'all
big
fly
ass
them
tournament.
niggas out, do a
Yep.
big one in Vegas.
Mhm.
The top 3 niggas with an alternate, y'all who we taking. And I guarantee you they would have went over there and gave them
Oh,
niggas
no.
buckets. Ain't nothing better than hood niggas getting a free trip.
Said they was 2-5 overall.
Fucking trash. Y'all could have went and got some niggas at the park from here that would have did better than that.
Hey man, since we talked about Kamala already, man.
What was I talking about? Oh, did you see the viral post about
man.
the lady with the big drawers on?
Hey, so
I ain't knocking you because I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't posting.
I'm gonna just say this,
Man,
man.
did post some big ass drawers. The drawers was big, but I ain't some nigga that like that.
Hey man, the shit at classics, man.
But even if you losing weight, the first thing you at least gonna buy is some drawers that fit. Even if you don't do the clothes, just like I can't have a crack out. So I'm gonna get some drawers that fit. Them motherfuckers. I was like, that is the biggest fog I have ever seen. And I ain't even see the whole fog. But I know the fabric needed for that was astronomical. But shout out to Shorty because it's a nigga right now that probably don't play about them yams because I watched my 600-pound life and none of them hoes were single.
None.
They never be single.
If they can eat, and if they can eat that food, they can eat that dirt. And that's why they doing it.
Hey, they get to the meat.
I can't believe them women. I was like, y'all skinny hoes sing on this lady 600 pounds, frying nuggets in her bed. Got a nigga dealing with her bullshit because he could cheat a piece because she ain't gonna chase him down.
That part.
Can't sleep in the bed with her. She probably hot in the motherfucker.
Hey, shit, her bed's a necessity.
Bruh,
Shit,
first of all,
that California
you be in that
king.
bed, you probably feel like an engine after a couple hours laying next to you. Like, oh, man, I bet you feel like a lack engine. Like, it's hot. You got to scoot over. She's like, I can't. You right. Wow. Go get on this couch.
Hey man, let's get to this interview,
But
man.
yeah, man, Shorty. Shout out to Shorty though, because what made it fucked up, it backfired on that nigga.
Yeah, it backfired
He just
on
happy
the
he's
beat.
going viral. But it backfired on that nigga because everybody was dogging him for it. I don't do that shit. If I take a picture of somebody, it's literally sitting to my girl. And we're gonna crack jokes amongst each other. I'm not gonna post it to the world. I did that shit one time. And that's because I saw this white lady with this big ass Africa tattoo on her. And I'm like, I know it's a nigga dropping dingo on her. And then come to find out somebody knew who she was. And she popped up on the post. And I'm like, I'm not gonna call you my ebony queen. Baby, you got an Africa tattoo.
My milk of magnesia.
I know you be letting niggas slang you from the window to the wall. I'm talking about wall.
Like walls, like
WH A H L wall. How old niggas say wall. Like, nigga, you like you finna make a bird noise when you finna say it like that, man. But look, y'all, man. The Hiroshima bomb. I don't say it took nobody out, but I wasn't there. But I know that shit did shit, man. But we got Wagdod in the motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Man. So, my brother, for those who don't know you, don't follow your movement, let people know a little about yourself and what you got going.
So, Wagdod is a mental health awareness brand. Started when I was 19. Basically, had a mental episode. It's gonna end it all. I wanted to create a group of people I wish existed when I needed. That's why I started. So, I just set out with a group of friends. We just got together, started coming up with logos, things of that nature. And then I was like, once I started selling them and taking pictures and the way people was reacting to it, I was like, this could be profitable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I went from there and just started selling clothing. And then I started linking up with the rappers. So when the rappers would come to the city, I just go to the venue, get cool with the promoter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just get backstage, take that picture. Just using the social media to my advantage.
Right.
When you taking a picture with them rappers, you know how St. Louis people is. It's like, if they see you doing something they feel like they can't do, you know what I'm saying? You got rappers that have been out 20, 30 years and ain't never met nobody above a St. Louis level. You feel what I'm saying? Or even worked with nobody on that scale. So to see me just come out the gate doing that fast like that, it was just easy to get the traction. So I just kept it going.
So look, before you even go to the next question, with it being a mental health awareness brand, what made you choose the design of your logo?
So like, if you look at the hands, it's just a W. You know what I'm saying? It was just a W. And like, the Wagdod acronym actually stands for "We're all gonna die one day." So live life to the fullest.
Okay.
You know, so like, That's what we used to say. Like we used to skateboard and stuff like that. So me and the homeboy John, that's how we originally created it. It was me and him. We used to have little sayings and shit like this. So we'd be like, we all gonna die one day. Then we just go do something. Like it's a cute girl. We like, we all gonna die one day. We'll go talk to her. Or we all gonna die one day. We skateboard down the hill. And then one day I just typed it out like Wagdod, like the acronym. And I was like, man, it's straight hard.
Yeah.
So he came up with this rough image because we was already doing this, but he came up with like a rough version of this. And then I just sent it to a graphic designer. He did it for like 100. Then he came up with this. So this was the original logo right here.
Man.
Okay.
I was gonna say
that question.
So did you create your brand with the idea of getting into selling merch geared towards your mission statement?
So no. So like when I first started it, you wasn't even really supposed to know who we was. Like stuff was just
y'all was anonymous.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
literally. Like
yeah.
that was the whole, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like not to even say that stuff like that don't be happening now, but it ain't this. You feel what I'm saying? So that wasn't even supposed to be.
But that's how I felt. Like I told you, I was seeing this shit for years. You say we ain't but 5 years apart. I went to Lincoln when I was 19. I think 19 going 20 or 21, 21. And just coming to the Lou when I started, and first time seeing you in person was the video shoot. Yeah. Outside of the video, I saw you tagging a nigga online. I'm sure you saw that video. Boy, this nigga was beating the brakes off, trying to beat the brakes off this nigga in the streets. So don't play with people, their money, man. Neither here nor there. But I would see that logo everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And it felt like that. Like how motherfuckers just be like an anonymous thing just post. I'm like, I'm seeing pictures with the shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen the person behind it. I just see the logo every fucking where I'm going. And you'll go in the bathroom and that motherfucker be a sticker on the wall. Like,
it was one on the mirror when we shot the video. And I know I didn't put that in there.
I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, bro, ain't this your shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are the coincidence of that shit happening? It's just that show you the power of a movement, man. So, I mean, you just, at what point did you realize it was just like, all right, maybe I should sell merch to this?
It was at that point when, okay, so our first photo shoot that we did, it was like, we went to like Kmart or something like that before Kmart closed. Yeah. And they did, you know how you do the photo shoots in there? Like a backdrop, stuff like that. Yeah. So one of the homeboys, he did a shoot for us in there, in that Kmart. And all of us went and got some hoodies made. Okay. So the hoodies was like, I think they costed $40. And I was selling them for $20 just to get them off. But that first shoot we did, it was like all 8 of like my close friends. And we took that picture. And I'm gonna send y'all that picture, like so y'all can see it. This was about 10 years ago. So we took the picture, and when I posted that up, everybody was just like, "What is this? What is this? What?" And when I seen how they reacted to it from that point, I already knew that I could manipulate that to do whatever I wanted to. I already knew.
Man, shout out to Kmart, man. It was a good brother, good Masonic brother, man. That used to work there, man. My man, I can't even think of brother's name, man. Tall, skinny bro, man. But he, every time I come in there, he's like, "Hey, for you, I take family pictures for the law." I'm like, appreciate it.
I miss Kmart,
man. Kmart right there on Lindbergh.
The one down the street from here.
Oh no, I went to the one out in Lindbergh and Halls Fair.
I done heard about that. I forgot where I came out. I know the one in Jeff City.
Yep, I don't even know what they put in there.
Yeah, one in Jeff City was on Missouri Boulevard. That's the last time I've been in the Kmart. The one in Jeff City.
I'm a
nostalgic store.
It is. I would really only go there during Christmas time.
Same here, bro.
Catch the deals, and then they had like a nice little Christmas section. Even I'm like, you walk through the whole store looked like it's falling apart. You get to the Christmas section, it looked like immaculate. You like,
it was like the only part they took care of. I would go in there sometime when I was in my buying CDs phase because I knew niggas wasn't going there. And I'm actually cursing about it. I'm tripping for real. Yeah. Type shit.
I feel like they little outdoor patio.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You even think about like
furniture and shit like that.
It's just Walmart just took over, man. Walmart ain't shit. Kmart was cool. They just ain't have food in that bitch.
And that was back before we could afford Target.
They did have food. The one where we took the pictures, they had food in there.
That was the one on Manchester.
Yep. That was it. That's where we took
one on Manchester.
You never seen the Kmart with food. That's motherfuckers.
Yeah, they had.
That was the last one.
They had a little Caesars in that motherfucker.
They did?
Yeah.
Denver, bro, I thought they had a radio show.
Oh, I saw it at the mall.
16th Street.
16th Street Mall, yeah.
I stayed at the Home 2 Suite.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I'm walking, I'm like, is that a Radio Shack, man? I was like, we gotta go over there because if it's Radio Shack, I'm in this bitch. I'm buying something for no reason just to say I got a Radio Shack receipt because it
They
made
got
me
a
like something
whole
like that.
sign. Yeah.
They just didn't take the sign down. That's all. I don't think the building is anything.
That Target was trash, bro.
Boy, that
little 2-floor. They had a little 2-floor
Yeah,
Target in Denver, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, 16th Street Mall was trash, bro.
and they got a street called 16th. It's 16th Street, but they got 16th Street Mall. But see, I had went there before. Now that burger place that's at the bottom, I forgot the name of it, but it's fucking fire. That's
Yeah,
how
I know
knew about it.
Yeah.
But we didn't know it was 16th Street Mall when we went. We was driving. We stayed right around the corner last time, so we walked to that shit. And you get up in there, it's like the stores you see they talk about, they ain't got. They had a shoe store, that shit was ass. Like I knew the shoe store was ass when I walked in. The shoes I had on, them niggas was like, "What the fuck he get them bitches?" I'm like, we ain't gonna have no shit like that. I was like, "Well, let me get about this motherfucker."
Yeah, I go to the mall out in Aurora, Colorado, out in their Chesterfield, because they malls out there was that's where all the good shit, like that Nike, all them Nikes I was sending you.
Oh yeah,
that was out there, man. So how do you feel your brand helps cure depression?
So coming from the people that I've worked with, we actually did like a little series where we sent merch out to people, and they did like a quick video, probably about a 2-minute video where they explained how they felt Wagdod affected them. And most of the time it's just like being able to see that like from another person being who I was, and then being able to understand that like if he can go from here to there and do things and be successful and make his clothing line a global name, then who is it to say that I can't do something on that same magnitude? And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I've received from as far as the people that I interact with. But other than that, like community service, I'm super big on that. So like in Atlanta, like I was working with 2 different organizations and it was every other week. So it was like every Sunday I was out giving food back to the homeless and stuff like that. And that's like something I'm really finna try to get started back going here. What I'm trying to determine is if I'm gonna stay in Atlanta or stay here.
Okay.
That's where I'm
I was
at
just
right
gonna ask you that. So what prompted your move to Atlanta and what prompted you coming back?
Going down, it was just a bigger market. I just wanted to experience a bigger market. When I was a kid, I always knew I wanted to stay elsewhere or just travel, move around. I always knew it. But coming back here is just working on my credit. Like that course I was telling you about, like people like them, I was talking to them and they was like, look at your expenses and look at what you're making back from it. And make it make sense.
So how long you been back in the loop?
1 year. Okay. Like early August. That's when that situation happened with that dude. So that was the week I came back.
Oh damn.
So like I came back.
That definitely looked like I ain't seen this nigga in a minute, and I caught him, bro.
Hey, look.
I told you when I see you.
Bro, no, bro. It felt like it was a movie scene. Like you catch the thing you are like, if I ever catch this nigga, it's like that.
And that's crazy.
That's what it was.
Before that, I had just got through boxing. Like I had just got through sparring. Not even 30 minutes. I was already warmed up. You talking about Shikari? I was already warmed
this
up.
This nigga hawked that nigga down the street. I just want to talk to you. This nigga is running around the car, bro. It was like Baby D when she was chasing fucking Day-Day, bro. I'm sitting there. I watched that shit so many times because I'm sitting there like, I think I talked about it on the show. I was like, this nigga was finna fuck him up. I was like, every time that nigga would just he get hit, pop, that nigga would keep moving. I was like, bro, after a while, I was just like, I know that nigga was like, bro, I hope this nigga
it really
tired,
did. It's another video too, but they took it down. But it's all that.
Bro, I was weak as fuck.
But yeah,
I was like, the first thing I said is, that's why you don't fucking play with people, bro.
Yeah.
Stop playing with people. You owe, pay what you owe.
Pay what you owe.
And it wasn't even like no bully type situation. Like when I first pulled up on him, like we had a conversation first. You know what I'm saying? I blocked him in. I told him get out. I leaned up against the car. And I was like, so can you explain to me why you did what you did? You feel what I'm saying? He was living with me in Atlanta. And his rent was discounted. So we had a 2-bedroom, $1,650 for the 2-bedroom. He only paid $600. I pay $1,000. All I need you to do is do 2 promo videos for my clothing brand a month. That's it. He was late on his rent every single month we was there. The last month we was there, he met like some girl online or something like that, randomly up and left. She lived in like one of them little Midwest states. I forgot, Iowa or something like that. He just up and left. Somebody he met online just up and left. I'm like, bro, I've been knowing you. I've been knowing he was around when I started the brand. He was one of the ones that was in the picture.
First of all,
so he earned this. He earned this.
This is more of this ain't even an answer for you doing me wrong. It's like, nigga, we was cool.
Yeah.
Like
this is a you hurt me.
That's what I be telling. Yeah, it was
I let you in and you hurt me, bro. Yeah.
First of all, you're not gonna be the deal like that. If all I gotta pay is $600 in Atlanta, and I got my own in Atlanta,
bro, we're our apartment.
Hell, just the half, I would have did and been cool. Like shit, nigga, what you pay $600? I got $825 on that motherfucker, and I'm living my life.
Come on.
So to be at 200 under that, and you still acting like a broke ass nigga,
come on.
I would have dog walked you. Come on. And then look, I'll be telling people, St. Louis is small.
Very.
Stop. You can't, nigga. I caught you back in the city. We wasn't even having this issue in.
I was back in the city for 3 days. That third day
that was his karma. His karma led him right to that moment.
You want to know what's even crazy? We both was doing Uber Eats.
That was the funny part.
Our customers was next door neighbors. Both of the customers came outside at the same time out the same building. Y'all know what's his name? Brock Seals?
Yeah.
He just did that event. I was working in that event. I was volunteering. Like I told you I'd be doing, I'm volunteering at the event. The dude that recorded the video was like, bruh, remember? He was one of the ones, he the one that recorded the video. He was like, bro, I'm the one that he delivered the food to.
It was just like a nigga that was out there that just seen this. Like the moments I be waiting to be at. See a nigga, like I felt like it was an episode of the Boondocks. That nigga moment, and it was like when you owe niggas and you try to duck thinking you ain't gonna never see. It was like, bro,
crazy.
I don't even care if it gotta take you a while, bro. Just get back square with me.
Because, all you gotta do.
Or talk to me. Man to man, I'll take the combo.
That's what I'm saying. Because like when we ran that, it ain't like I just got on that immediately. Yeah, we had a whole conversation. I leaned up against the car. I had my little situation on me. I put that in the car. Like this ain't that. We can talk. You can give me $20. I don't care, just something. You know what I'm saying? Just don't come on, bro. By the end of the conversation, he told me, "Fuck you, I ain't paying you."
Oh yeah.
The moment he said "fuck you,"
I wouldn't even, you wouldn't even got the "you" out because there ain't no reason you could say "fuck" in this situation. I said, "Fuck, man, I'm wrong." I would have hit that. I would have hit him like that who she thought that nigga woman was in the Olympics. I made you quit it, bro. That nigga was running. I know he was mad as hell. His car was still probably on. You Uber Eats. Let you be the customer. You ain't even got your food yet. You like,
hey, let him get my McDonald's first.
Me personally, if I realize, I'm gonna look on my app. Okay, he got this kind of. I'm gonna go open the door and get my shit. I don't care about your quarrels. I'm finna get my food and I'm finna sit on this stoop and I'm finna eat it and watch this nigga dog walk you up where he chased the niggas up the street,
gave him respect
down the street. Man, I was like.
Man said gave him a respectful ass whoop.
No, Dub. This is my shout out to my cuz Dub. No, bro. It was one of them like, bro, nigga, that this nigga been owing me money.
You gotta send me the video, man. I'm gonna have to see this.
Bro. I'm finna find it. It was like a nigga owed you money back in 78, and you caught that nigga a couple years later, and you just have never. It's just like, bro, we've never talked. It ain't even at this point. It's not even about the money. I've already taken care of that. I'm back here, so clearly I don't even live there no more. But you gonna look me in my face and say, "Nigga, fuck you. I'm not gonna pay you." When I tell you, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I fucking humanly possibly can. And I hope you can keep running with adrenaline, because if you fall, they gonna have to come peel me up off you.
Hey, you say you're a boxer. Mm-hmm. And see, that's the thing. People don't realize.
Stop playing with niggas with endurance.
Stop playing with niggas.
But you take the box.
They get hit for a living.
Come on. I just won my first tournament too.
Man,
back in June.
I just watched a great boxing match on Saturday night.
He paid everybody
and I was like,
since then.
I'm like, hey fam, I remember in my years of teaching. I ain't gonna say his name.
I'm gonna say now go home and think about what you did. I was the one who ought to hit that nigga and took my belt off.
I ain't gonna say his name because his girlfriend who said this famous line follows me on social media, so I ain't gonna say it. But back in my days, it's just probably about 6-7 years ago, I was teaching at this school. School started at 7:00 in the morning, so I get to school. We in homeroom. We ain't even left the rooms yet. Kid playing with a kid who a boxer.
Leave him alone.
They get to slap boxing. They get to slap boxing. Now the dude like, hey, don't hit me, because we just playing.
I'm like that.
But I guess the slap boxing got a little too hard. All I hear is boom. Like I'm like, damn, what the hell was that? I go out in the hallway. The young lady come out in the hallway. She follow me. Oh my God, so-and-so got knocked out. My boy was asleep. Snoring. It's her nigga. He's snoring to the point we had to call 911. Ambulance pull up with the smelling salt. That's the first time I seen smelling salt being used not on a football field. Like, and you know, smelling salt, like, it's as soon as it come out, it's potent. Like, everybody that's around gonna smell it.
You know
like, my sinuses was clear.
Like, nigga, I knocked the smelling salt in your ass. You can't. You gotta move, or you gotta kill that nigga. Like, there's no way you. And upset. Like, I can't come back to this school.
Hey,
I'm done. This is my last day.
The good thing is that they actually put him in alternative school for the rest of the year because they was like, "There's no way.
Don't put me there.
There's
the
no
other
way.
kids that can fight is there. You don't need to be there, sir. You need to go to somebody else's district."
Hey man, it was so cold, and my wife always do it now. Like, she make a joke about it. She'd be like, she'll come in. She'd be like, so-and-so got knocked out. Like, shit's funny, bro.
Bro,
like,
I've seen a nigga get knocked out of a do-rag before. I'm like, damn, boy, that bitch was tired. You know how hard a nigga got to hit you one time to knock the brother, watch that shit unravel in real time? It's like, hey, man, leave that young man alone. That young man hits hard. I don't understand why people be like, I don't talk shit to random motherfuckers. One, because I don't know what type of day you've had, and two, I don't know what type of hands you got. I know I can fight. Or what else, bro? Right. It's like, yes, I know I can fight, but I don't know how well you can fight either. So you may fuck around and just be like, my shit registered. This nigga done piss me off. You're not even gonna fully beat my ass, but you're gonna tag me up a little bit. Nah, it's like, I gotta shoot you. And why I gotta go that far? You ain't have to dog walk me, but you also, it's the lesson you get. I tell kids all the time. I'm one of them realist teachers, especially with these elementary kids. I'm like, hey, bro, let me talk to you. You're not cut like that. See how you be moving through this school? You're going to get to middle school, they're going to fuck you up. They're going to kick your ass, bro, because you think you tough, but you're not really tough. But I see it in you. Because when the other little kids, we had a little nigga, bro. I get a little nigga. He got some heart in him, but he got like little man syndrome. So he get mad real easy. One of the bigger he in fourth grade, one of the bigger fifth graders was talking shit. Mind you, I was on a field trip. I was pissed I missed this shit. Because that nigga said that he had like this look like somebody like nicked his head, cutting it. So they trying to crack on him. Mind you, the other kids shit fucked up too. They cracking jokes on him. And he's like, he get mad to the point where he crying. So I already know, like, they ain't know the little boy came out of school. They put him out the last school because niggas was talking shit about him and he brought that knife on the bus. So they cut niggas. I was like, all right. So I'm sitting like, y'all keep on. Because I'm going to let it go to the max till I stop it. I'm going to see if you tough. Like, you keep trying. I'm going to teach you to sit back there like, he's going to fuck him up. And I'm going to wait till he swing first. Then I'll get in the middle of it. Because I hate niggas that talk shit. Boy, he told that little nigga, well, you man, slap me then. Boy, that little nigga hopped up. Like when on Friday after the next, and that little nigga jumped up and punched Holy Moly in the mouth. Boy, that little nigga hopped up, slapped the shit out that nigga. We just get phone calls like, boy, such got slapped. He slammed the little nigga on the table, but you should have. But that little nigga got one off, and he got the prep. Ain't nobody say shit to him for the rest of the fucking year. I was like, y'all keep playing. I'm like, y'all act like this little nigga ain't down there kill somebody at his last school. Keep playing with that little nigga. And he gonna slap fire from every last one of y'all because you think you tough and you don't know his background. Man. People, unless you just got them fucking hands and you know only people that need to walk around talking shit is people that just know for a fact.
And we look, hey,
for you to beat me up, nigga, you gonna have to really have them.
Some of the greatest fighters got their ass whooped too. Well, I don't care whether you call him Mike Tyson, whether you say Muhammad Ali.
Niggas talking shit to Mike Tyson. He's 52. That nigga on that plane that said something to him to piss him off, for him to still off him over the seat without full force. I'm like, I'm not.
Like he tapped you and he knocked you.
I'm not talking to no crazy to no nigga that do shrooms for fun. That's number one. Because as a shroom doer at one point in my life, this nigga's eating hellas of them bitches and still being normal. I ate a little bit and I was wild. So I know he got control.
That part.
That nigga hit that man so hard and so light at the same time. The nigga just slumped up on the seat. I'm not fucking with no nigga that, bro. He's the person when Mystical said, if you see me in the woods fighting the bear, help the bear. He was talking about Mike Tyson. Because I really believed he would piece a fucking bear up. I put my.
That's why he got tigers and shit at home.
The only nigga that can beat him up is a fucking gorilla. And I really feel like if he get that first punch off, the gorilla gonna be like, oh nigga. Mighty Joe Young gonna be like, nigga, I didn't really shoot a hit this hard. I'm gonna fuck you up.
He say true story to do-rag.
Hey.
Oh yeah, bro. This my cousin, bro. I done seen a nigga get punched out his motherfucking do-rag, bro. And I was like, like when that episode of where Kevin Hart was talking to Don Cheadle, he asked how old he was. He said, damn. That's me in the background. Damn. My bad. Like, it's like, damn, you hit that nigga hard. To watch that shit, it didn't untie. It just coiled, unraveled, nigga, like a head wrap.
He said it came up like a condom.
Bro, that bitch slid on like he just popped that. I was like, damn. At the point, you get in the middle of it, like, hey, young man, why did you hit him so hard? You don't have to do those things.
He hit him with all my life. I had to fight looking at
all my life, I've had to fight every fucking body.
So as an entrepreneur, man, what's been some of like your biggest troubles?
Procrastination.
Woo! Procrastination is the fucking devil.
And I started diving deep into psychology, my psychology, to figure out the basis or the fucking root of why I do that shit. And I feel like when I'm digging as far as I can think of, I feel like it's a fear of failure because I also have like a lack of consistency to a certain degree. And it's just me being honest with myself.
Right.
So it's like, I'm one of them people, like, I can go so hard. You would see me, I'd be going hard. But then I had them little moments where I kind of slipped back into that same mentality that almost caused me to start this shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it just be crazy because sometimes I just never would have thought that I'd be this age still having these issues. But you know, it's just like, I feel like every day is just you know what I'm saying? You just learn it. All I can do is go day by day. With that procrastination, like I basically funneled it all down to that. Because I remember when I was younger, I had this thing where like I got all these people around me, y'all don't even help me. But then when I went to Atlanta, with nobody with me, so I can't blame nobody else.
Right.
So now it's just me. So if something's not happening, who can you blame? So then that helped me funnel down even further. Nigga, it's you.
Yeah.
You know, it was me.
Accountability is a monster.
Bruh,
you know,
accountability is a monster.
I just talked about that recently too, like having the self-awareness to realize in certain situations you're the problem is the greatest thing, because if you can't realize it, you'll forever be the problem in that situation. Yes. Just like Nye said, failure is scary, but we just have to look at it as a learning experience. Yeah. I always tell people, you ain't fail, like you learn that. You only fail when you completely give up or you don't try. But as long as you try, because it take one thing, it take you to fail that one time to be like, okay, I see where this fucked up at.
Whole time to fail,
let me just switch it. It don't be bad. It's not, and it's not even sometimes a failure. You just didn't live up to the high expectation you placed on yourself.
Exactly.
You had this vision of, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna get this shit done quickly, and it sounds good. So you realize, like, oh, that 1 year plan I had may take 10. Not because I'm not doing good, but it just takes that long to get to where I'm going. It's only certain ways you can scale something in the manner you want to. You gotta have not only have the funds for it, the patience, the time. Because how many of us could just quit a job and be able to fully divest ourselves in what we want to do? I've done it before. I sustained for a minute. Then after a while, I was like, all right, let me go find me a fucking job. Not that I can't continue doing what I'm doing, but now I'm not.
I'm sure about that.
I ain't seen a nigga with an Altoids in 74. Last nigga with an Altoid was cute.
I thought it was gonna be something else in the Altoid box.
No, man.
That's what I thought too.
No, when you know,
old players keep Altoid.
When you smoke cigars, man, you got to keep the breath.
Failure scary.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's just she says she'll learn it now. Better late than never. It's just like the shit happened. Failure is not that it's inevitable. It's possible. It's gonna come if you don't know what the fuck you fully doing. But that's where It's not failure, it's trial and error.
Trial and error.
Okay,
Yeah.
I tried this. That went wrong. Let me scratch that off. Let me try this and tweak it. You tweak it until you got the formula.
Yeah.
Now, you only fail when you realize in between that, I can't figure this out. I quit. Now I failed at it because I gave up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Me trying to do videography full time was great. Also realized half the money that was coming in needed to go out just fast as coming in. So now I don't have nothing for myself.
Yeah.
I'm just paying bills. I'm just living to pay bills. It ain't the life I desire. But now I can make money from a job, still shoot hella videos. That money can get poured back into business, or I can stack that money for something as well as. So it's just like finding multiple ways to bring in what I want to do to still do what I want to do.
And we also assume that a lot of the richest people in the world have multiple forms of income. You know, that they talk about athletes. Hell, Jason Tatum ain't touching none of his NBA checks. This is all the damn Sprite and all them other shits. He's spending that money. So when you really look at yourself, like psychology is big. I teach psychology, right? That's one of the classes I teach. And my purpose in that class for the kids, I'd be like, I'm not going to teach y'all about a whole bunch of old white men that you're not going to pay attention to or remember after the semester. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of tests to test yourself, whether it be Myers-Briggs and figure out what type of personality you have. Because some of us hang out with people not realizing we ain't got the right thing. That's why we consistently clashing with them. You know, or I dealing with high school kids. Every kid want to be, oh, that's my little thing, that's my little shout it. No, y'all need a love language test because y'all don't know how to love yourself, love your parents, or love the person you claim you love right now. And so, or even know how you receive it. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, she wasn't there for me. She didn't do what I want to do, but you ain't tell her how you were supposed to be, you know, how your friends were supposed to treat you. You know what I'm saying? So I spend every semester teaching kids accountability, teaching them how to look at themselves. And one of the biggest pieces of that is making sure they understand that if you still have breath in you, you have a chance to correct what you might deem as a failure. See, it's one thing to be like, damn, I know my clock ends tomorrow and I'm a failure right now. Or at least I think I'm a failure right now. No, bro, as long as you got breath, you got a chance to make yourself better.
You can right any motherfucking wrong and do whatever you want to. As long as you walking and breathe, you only a failure once you 100% give up on yourself.
Yep.
And that go back to our numerology corner.
Yep.
You have to be confident in your outlook for you to realize and reach the desires of your life. If you can't be 100%, it's going to be days where your confidence is meek, where it's just like, fuck, nigga, I know I can do it, but I'm just not feeling it today.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I always tell people, like I tell my son, when you get to crying, ain't nothing wrong with wallowing your sorrows for a day or so. But at some point, nigga, you
let that shit go. Let's go.
Right. And not solely because you're a man, but nigga, you're a human. Life got to go on. So,
in the words of the great Ray J, since we quote him often, and the great Ray J said, if you can't do nothing better, let it go. Stop beating yourself up.
I thought I was going to say I hit it first. I'm glad we wasn't going there. I've had the moment. But no, but bro, it's for real. It's just like, bro, when I adapted the mindset of if I can't fix that shit in the next 24 hours, I'm not finna stress over it.
Yep.
What the hell is me crying about my car going out if I ain't got the money to do it? I knew I ain't had the fucking money before the car went out.
Yeah.
So me being upset about the shit now, it's like, yes, I'm down because it put me in a bind, but I'm not gonna sit here and harp on it because if I don't get my shit together, I'll never fix the situation. I'll never figure the shit out. Whether I gotta reach out for money, whether I gotta see if somebody got an alternate for me, hell, whether I gotta get on the fucking bus. Nigga, you gotta do what you fucking gotta do to get past that point. You just gotta push through it. It's gonna hurt. But don't nothing, I guess anything you have good, if you gotta work for it, man, you're gonna appreciate a whole lot more.
Yeah.
So that's just that, man. But where do you see your brand being within the next 5 years?
For the next 5 years, that's a big question. That's a good question too. I just redid my short, medium, and long term goals recently too.
Okay.
And that's actually that's a good question because I've been asking myself that a lot recently. Trying to figure out. Sometimes I wonder what direction I'm actually taking. Still, even though it's like year 10, and I still wonder, what am I actually doing? What message am I actually trying to convey to the viewer? And what I'm focused on right now is just basically fine tuning that message. And I'm basically in a rebranding process.
Okay.
No wrong with rebranding.
So trying to, cause like I say, like, you know, this cool or whatever, and people know it for that, but I really want to get to the basis of what I mean when I say what I say. So I'm gonna show y'all like some new shit I'm working on right now. And a lot of my new clothing just gonna be specifically based on quotes that deal with the depression. Did I show you one of my?
I was just on your website, so I saw some other stuff, but I don't think you showed me nothing
super new. Yeah,
new.
I got something like, but I've been sitting on this for like almost a year. I ain't gonna lie, because
okay.
It's like I'm damn near on some borderline perfectionist type with it. Like it's really nice, and I just know that it's gonna get that message across that I need to, but I don't want to do it in a shabby way. I want to make sure that I do it professionally.
So look, I'm glad you said the word perfectionist. I'm gonna use it in the sense of what I know in the Masonic term. You can strive your greatest for perfection. The only time you're gonna reach perfection is in your end, when life is over. So, and what I mean by this, and how I can explain this in a term where I'm not saying too much, a term we use in life in masonry is the rough ashlar and the perfect ashlar. And the rough ashlar is you as yourself as the man now. You know who you are, but you come with some rough edges in life. But you working at yourself with your common gavel to knock off what we call your superfluities, your rough edges, to build yourself till you become a perfect ashlar, which you don't reach. Perfection is reached. We say when it's reached in the end, as in you've done everything you need to do as who you are as the man. You live the life you need to do. You put out the message you need to put it out. Perfection is viewed through the eyes of others. Because it's when you laying there in your final days in the casket and somebody's looking at you, what are they going to say? Is their message going to be, well, Wagdod did this, or he lived this, he stood on his principles, his morals of who we knew him to be as the man, who we knew him to be as the entrepreneur. Did he do everything that he sought out to do? What is the message people are going to speak on your behalf? So I always tell people, don't beat yourself up in striving for perfection, because when you reach perfection,
you're not here.
Life is over.
Yeah.
When you reach that perfect state of your life, you have completed your goals. You have been taken off this earth, and now people are speaking on behalf of the great deeds you did. You're going to always want to reach a perfect state, but you'll never get to that point until life is over. So always just know you striving to be your best, but there's never going to be a point where because you'll always look at one thing in your design and be like, this is perfect, and I can tweak this here. At this point, it's not perfect no more. I saw something where I thought it was where I was trying to reach, but I haven't fully got there yet. But it's not that you not fully getting there don't mean you're not in the right path. It just means that you taking the steps to get to where you go. You're going to knock out them short-term, the medium goals, and them long-term goals. But the end goal of your life is for you to hit the state of what you're reaching for now, which is perfection. You won't hit that until your final days. So it's just like, man, don't beat yourself up to where you feel like you say, you've been sitting on this idea for a year. The way I see you move and shake, it's too long.
Yeah.
Because you have the business mindset, you're taking the precautions to reach that level you want to. But it's so many motherfucking steps. Just like when I've been in masonry for 6 years. He was what we would call in the pledging term, my dean of pledges. He passed the baton down to me. So now anybody coming to my Masonic Lodge, they have to go through me. Meaning I have to sit with you week after week and teach you what has been taught to me.
And you're damn good at it too, man.
I appreciate it.
You're damn good at it.
I do pretty decent. But I learned from somebody great. And that definition of perfection is what I got from him. Me getting into education, besides being with my girl, being with somebody that was a teacher teaching us in the sense of not a classroom, but it was a classroom. And to just be able to divest myself into different shit that I didn't know. But I always tell people I love telling people when I hear like, man, I'm trying to reach for perfection. I like to break that down because it gives you a different outlook on it that you would have never looked at, which is what this organization we are part of taught me. It's so much that you can learn in this that the oldest member of our lives, which he's about 85, 86, he'll tell you, I may be a gold card member, but I don't know everything. I guarantee he probably know the most in that motherfucker. But he'll say, I'll never know everything because life is continuous, knowledge is continuous, and you're forever learning.
And you're always gonna fine tune yourself.
Always.
Think about it. Everything you say, everything you've done. All right. Now you can tell from my voice, I've gotten in my past master days.
Before you go on this is a good thing she's saying because it leads with your brand. Perfectionism leads to depression, stress, anxiety, and fear of failure. Or at least it did with me. But I know what you mean, though. Best work put forward. Because you overworking yourself. So when you don't hit that goal, you see, beating yourself up about this shit. Like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck up. I've seen people kill themselves about shit. So I'm like, bro, look at yourself and look at other people in your age bracket. They're nowhere near you.
Nowhere near you.
Nowhere near you. But because you're not where you see yourself at, you feel like you fucking up. You're not fucking up. You're on the path where you're supposed to be.
Every day, if you inch closer to where you want to be, then you've done what you're supposed to do. All right. Every day, you're like, man, I want this. Well, what did I do today to make that the goal? Every day, I'm pushing myself to get there. Will I get there every day? No. Keep going. Keep striving. Keep pushing. And one thing I was always told: stop looking back. Stop looking back.
You can't change
because you're not gonna change what happened. And no matter how many times you try to circle back to be like, oh, I need to do this again. Nah, keep going forward. The people that still hold a hate, a grudge, you ain't gonna never change it. Keep going. Because for every one hater, it's 5 supporters. Right? So for every one that hate, go get 5 supporters. People that understand what you're doing, they pushing for you just like you pushing yourself. My friends will tell you, I got 3 real close friends. I've blessed all 3 of my friends with the title of Godfather of my children. Right? And each one of my friends in whatever it is they do, whether it was getting into media, and I was like, hey, bro, do that shit. And when shit looked like it when he was like, man, I need this, I need that, I was like, bro, what do you need from me? And he was like, hey, man, you support me so much, come sit in the spot next to me. For another bro, he a singer. I remember him doing shows all over the city, whether he had a crowd of 5 or whether he had a crowd of 50, he was putting on a show. And he was like, man, this ain't working. This ain't working. I was like, man, I was like, hey, I'll get you an education just so you can have some bread. But don't stop singing. Now he doing shows with thousands of folks. Just came back from a show. I really want to tell you who he with right now and what he doing right now. We gonna wait till we get on there, get off the air. But my other bro, he ran for mayor. I said, what do you need me to do, bro? I'll do whatever. So what you realize is that people are gonna be in your life for a reason. All right. Some are for a season. But it's no different than that work. That work you did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that was stuff that was fine-tuning. You was, oh man, I got this. But you sitting on a project, you like, man, I gotta make sure it's perfect. Nah, bro. You know when it's right. But perfection ain't your goal yet. Perfection is not your goal. Being out there, getting bigger is the goal.
Fine-tuning.
You're fine. Literally, all you're doing is tweaking this, tweaking that. You make it. You've been in the game a long time. You've been able to see it. You like, all right, I need to do it this way. I need to do it that way. But bro, don't think that. Because here's the other thing. When you put it out and it's perfect to you, and people don't receive it the way that's what's gonna lead to what Nye said. You get what I'm saying? Anxiety.
Because it's like, damn, I worked so fucking hard. This is perfect. These niggas is not receiving it the way I thought. Yeah. So is it perfect? Now you doubt, now self-doubt.
Exactly.
That's when imposter syndrome and shit kick in, and we're just like, damn, am I doing what the fuck I said I was doing, or am I half-assed, and now you question if you working as hard as you was. It's like, no, nigga, you are. Everybody's not going, like, my biggest thing I always talk about with music and not relating to everybody. I hate when people, I'll do it sometimes to catch myself, but I hate when people say a song is trash. And only because it's art. Yeah. Art is subjective to the person who is to receive it.
Exactly.
So this nigga could put his song out, but he ain't going to the studio with, I made this song with the intent of Nico liking it. No, I made this song with the intent of who is going to receive the message, whether it's a true message or not, who is going to receive it. You got songs that come with true messages. Those resonate more with me. You got some songs that are just complete bullshit. Some of them resonate with me because I like the vibe it give me. Some of them don't. But then I see they got millions and millions of fucking streams. So how I'm going to call it trash? Because I don't like it. But clearly somebody's fucking
exactly.
with it. Exactly. But if they win it, it's like, you know who a big example of perfection and not doing what they need to do? Cardi B. Cardi B put out her first album. It was so great for her. But you see, and that was 6-7 years ago. That album dropped. She's never dropped another album because she fears it won't live up to that album. Because you always hear about the sophomore slump.
Yep.
One of the worst sophomore slumps in the world that broke my heart was Roddy Ricch. Because Roddy Ricch, to this day, Roddy Ricch's first album resonates with my soul.
That was hard.
I think it is a beautifully constructed album from the first song to the last one. And the last one is so powerful.
Yes.
Like, and then his second album dropped, and I'm listening all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Crazy.
And I'm like, what did they say to you? But then he just dropped a new song. And it's going back to that first album mode. So it put me back happy. It's called Survivor's Remorse. And I know that's a song a lot of people that can relate to. Being that if you made it out of a bad neighborhood, but you see other motherfuckers struggling, you feel like, God, why me? And that's and it's crazy. It's a bad outlook because it's like, it ain't no why. It's not a God, why me negative? Like, God, why me? Your purpose. What's your purpose out of this? Not why did I make it? And these niggas they didn't have the drive you had. They didn't have the push you had. Maybe they were striving for perfection. They never reached it, so they quit. Because you'll quit on something when it don't. A lot of niggas try the shit. We're going viral, a lot of that shit. Niggas will try to do something and don't work out how they see it. I don't want to do it no more. You hear about niggas that's where the turn has been. Motherfuckers is out here making millions off of this one song, realize they really wasn't that talented. So now they back working at your local grocery store because all the money, the fame dried up. They had no plan. They did what they thought was right. They can never get back to that. And Cardi B is my big, well, she's luckily know how to string along singles to help her. But because of the fame she had, your album was going to be cool because of the name you built for yourself. You were authentically living in who you were. A lot of people fuck with that. This is why a lot of people fuck with Second Red. Some people don't fuck with her because of it. I fuck with her because if that's you, nigga, that's you. If you ghetto hood rap-ish, that's you. Don't change who you are for other motherfuckers. Be who you, because clearly that's what got you to where you at.
Exactly.
I hate to see people switch up. So don't ever feel like, this ain't where it's at, because it could be where it's at. Always bounce them ideas off people you trust. I don't even care if it's me. Bounce them motherfuckers, because you be, like I said, you saying you sat on something for a year, it sounded crazy to me. Knowing how I saw you move and get other people brand out. You're capable of doing it, but you waiting to where you hear that light bulb moment, like this is perfect. You gonna always, because as soon as you get to the perfect point, damn, man,
now the line moves.
I can switch this off. Now you to push yourself. Now you're looking at another year of like, damn, this time go by. Time go by fast when you start paying bills.
Oh my god!
When you got to pay rent 12 times a year or a mortgage 12 times a year, you realize time is not as slow as when we thought when it was kids.
Hey, because until you got any kids, until you have kids, you don't see how quick time goes.
My son, I remember having my son taking my son to college classes. So he should be 14 and shit. He damn near my height.
Yeah,
and it's just crazy to see where a little motherfucker. But it's the same shit we preach now. Is the same shit I can tell to him in a different sense because he ain't gonna really understand it. But I'll be like, bro, just strive to be. I don't want to hear about you want to be perfect or something. Not saying that you can't strive for that, but you're gonna kill yourself trying to get to that point because there's always going to be a needle movement.
Yeah.
Whether you place the needle movement or life just did it. I hear people like when we got people that want to join our organization. Well, I can't do. I signed all these paperwork that I can't do it right now because I got things going on. My first thing I said, I was like, well, I respect it. But nigga, you gonna always have something going on in life. So, are you gonna teach yourself how to maneuver through life and adversity while trying to obtain something you want to do? It's hard to obtain a goal for your life while going through trials and tribulations. Some people don't know how to separate the two. So it's hard to differ that at times. Some people can do it. Some people know how to block out one or the other. But I always tell them, and I had people like, "You right." I'm like, it ain't, you want to say, "Yeah, I know." It ain't even a yes, I know, or yes, I ain't wrong. It's just, nigga, your life is all. And something gonna happen. The next day, something can happen. So it's just like, and then you be like, "Well, damn, I should have did it," because then 2-3 years pass down, and you're gonna be kept there with that what if thought. Yeah. Like, damn, I should have did this when I had the time. That's worse. Ain't nothing worse than a what if feeling. Nothing, especially a what if feeling that you can't redeem and fix later in your life. Yeah. Ain't nothing, and that's what people, I ain't got no regrets. It's rare I got regrets. It's 1 or 2 things in my life I truly regret. And luckily some of those things I can change in my adult life, but it's sometimes you don't get that. Yeah. And it's just like, fuck, I gotta live with that forever. So I'm a preachy nigga when I get a little lick in my system. But always remember that don't ever feel like, if you feel like you get to that point, it's like, bro, this is not perfect. Think back on that. You'll never reach that until it's your last day. So you're not trying to reach perfection right now. You're trying to reach greatness. You're trying to reach your highest potential. Your highest potential doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of the hell, we got look at Bill Gates, one of the richest motherfuckers in the world that didn't go to college. Most people would say he needed to go to college to do what the fuck he needed to do. He did. He figured out a way to reach his highest potential. It's still not, and I guarantee you can tell you he's not perfect in life.
But he's still working. He's still working. Like, no millionaire is not working. Like, they
quit, that bread not coming.
Think about it, bread. Every check that come in, it's a bunch of checks that got to go out. So that's why we got to keep going. You know, man. So what's next for Wagdod, man?
Like I said right now, you know, I guess losing a perfectionist mindset and moving forward, making more adjustments towards making that happen. Because I got the design, you know, I got the designs. You remember we was talking about, I was saying like, you gave me a marketing idea. You was like, doing the cash grabs and shit like that.
Bro, I told him like, bro, make you a merch, bro, just drop that shit. Or you ain't even gotta, because people come in sizes. Just put these little cards here and there around the city. I watch videos of niggas that show. I've seen niggas showing for weed. I'll just put this bread right, or I'll put these shoes right here. Put that around. Niggas fuck with you. Like, I've been seeing the logo for years. If I'm out and about, I see a video like, damn, this nigga dropped this word. Shit, let me go pull up. They go grab this motherfucker. Now they gonna take the picture of them doing X, Y, Z on social media. They gonna get the merch. That's a picture with you. That's another post. Then it's like, shit, I just asked you to do something. Bet all I gotta do is wear this shirt that I got for free in my size, and I just gotta help you promote it. You kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You ain't did nothing but do what you was gonna do anyway.
And then the shoot that I'm gonna do for this one that I'm coming out with, I'm gonna just do I'm gonna have like shirts, like just anybody that come get a shirt.
Yeah, I remember.
So when you coming, like I'm trying to have 50 plus people out there, and I just want to have a huge shoot, like one of them big panoramic ones, like where you just see all the people that really, because it's 8 people with my logo tattooed now. Like this same logo is 8 people with some of them I never met.
See,
and they got my logo tattooed on. So it's like it's people out here that's really, they literally just waiting on me.
That's one of them ones where you call everybody that got it. Hey, we gonna meet up and one big ass picture.
Yeah, bro, it's like start milking that shit. It's a power that's you haven't fully tapped into yet. That's there. It's literally there. All you gotta do is this. I'll tell you, bro. When I do this numerology course, that shit align with whatever. It's rare that shit don't align with whatever episode we're talking about. Yep. And it's I'll read through the whole page and find the excerpt that make the most sense to me. That shit wasn't by chance we picked that. It's not by chance you here. It's not by chance you said what you said to lead us into a deeper conversation that you would have never thought about because nobody looks at the word perfect and think that. I done seen people mind be blown from thinking like, damn, you're right. That's when people make you look your best. You got your best clothes on. They want to make you, when people got to walk past and see you, I want to see you, because all I want to think about is my positive mirror. I guess I'm sad, but I want to think about the great things about you. That's the perfect stuff I know about you. It's the only time folks looking for that, but they don't realize that's what they're looking at. I didn't realize that until 6 years ago in November. Really, September, October, November. But it took me to have them conversations with him about that word and just learning different shit to where now I got to divest deeper into it. And I was like, damn, you're right. And I was like, I be having that issue. It's shit I be wanting to do. I'll be my own worst enemy. Not because I find an excuse, oh, well, I'm tired today. I don't want to do this. But nigga, I'm going to always be tired. I ain't going to never not be sleepy. I'm never going to get enough sleep for me. So, nigga, do what you got to do. But that's when I start using these tools I learned through this order as well to teach myself how to divide my time in a manner in which I'm able to get the amount of sleep I need, have the amount of time for my family, but also divest the amount of time I need for self, whether it's work, a personal, my real job, my passion, whatever it is. You just got to find how to allot your life in a certain way to where you can naturally have your time separated to do what you needed to do, but not feel overwhelmed, not feel stressed, not feel like you failing because you're not reaching up to your expectations in the time frame.
Time management.
That's how it is. With time management is everything. Like a motherfucker, man. I learned a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, where can our listeners and viewers find anything to do with Wagdod in your brain?
Social media, everything Wagdod. So that's WAG is in God, D is in dog, O is in open, D is in dog. Wagdod. At Wagdod on everything. Instagram, Twitter.
And I provided y'all with them links, man, so you can get on Twitter, you can get on Instagram, you can get on the website, cop some merch, man. I just want to talk. Grab a shirt. That's what it say. I just want to talk. That's for the niggas that do foul shit. And you gotta have that. Sometimes you gotta let thy hands blessed thy soul of a nigga. That's your fault, young sir. But man, we got a motherfucker.
I was gonna say this episode got a whole lot deeper than I expected tonight, man.
But
Man.
That's the divinity of the world, man.
Indeed.
You never know
Indeed.
when certain messages need to be relayed. You never know when that time is gonna come. There's been plenty of times we was in SOI with you where we get this long ass conversation. It's like, all right, I feel like he preaching. Then it get into something that's like, ooh, all right, nigga, don't stop talking. This is starting to make sense with what I'm listening to. Now I evidence shit I could go further and project that stuff out to my kids and all that. She said, shout out to Nye, man. Nye's one of our big supporters.
Hey, Nye, we need you to come on the episode.
Came on, and I told her, man, whenever she ready, whether it's virtual, you can stay at the crib. You don't want to know you got the kids. You ain't got to leave the house. We provide all that, man. We're going to do another Ethnic Issue Friends soon.
Yeah.
I want to get the folks out, especially the supporters. If you truly tapped in, man, we're going to do an Ethnic Issue Friends, man. We may grab some food up in here or something. Get y'all to come out, man. Come kick it like we did the 100th episode. Shout out to,
hey,
look, we got
200 is coming.
Shout out to Gourmet Soul. Because Gourmet Soul sponsored our 100th episode for free. And that was before they became the restaurant they are now. The name, I had a free pasta, like they gave us a whole spread just to shout them out.
I'm going to have to hit Faye up.
Shout out brother Curtis. Joseph as well.
I'm going to need Faye to pull up with the turkey legs.
To bring the turkey legs.
Yeah, I need the turkey leg to bring them turkey legs.
You make a turkey legs look like what? Go ahead then, man. But
so man, Wagdod, before we let you off the show, man, it's my favorite part of the show. It's the rapid fire. Study long, study wrong. Yep. Favorite movie artist. Damn, I'm tripping, boy. Ain't I? Favorite music artist.
Music artist. I'm gonna go with Kendrick Lamar.
Favorite quote.
The goal isn't to live forever, but to create something that will.
Ooh. What's my favorite quote? It's probably a tie, but I'm probably gonna have to roll with on the road to greatness. There's two stops. Shit, hold on. It's skipping me, and it's crazy. I keep it on my classroom door, but I ain't been in that motherfucker for all year. So hold on.
You'll be back
Tomorrow. Hold on, because I know exactly who said it. There it is. Here it go. No, that's not it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I know what he said now. Damn it. For the sake of time, man, I'm gonna go with my other one, man. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
Man. 2 things I've never seen before: a UFO and a hoe that won't go. It's one of my. Shout out to J.R. Ryder. That's where I got that from.
Hey, man.
I think that's a wonderful quote.
What's it? That's Project Pat.
I know.
Yeah.
J.R. Ryder. J.R. Ryder's who I heard it from, but I knew it came from Project Pat. First of all, shout out to Project Pat. Even though he charged me hellas to come on this show, I can't afford that Pat, but one day I can. But I feel like he don't get the love he deserves. Mister Don't Play That. I think it's one of the top 10 greatest albums.
I just found it. I just found the damn quote.
Tell us.
Denzel Washington said, "To achieve our goals, we need to have discipline and consistency."
We'll talk about that all night.
Discipline and consistency.
And they go hand in hand, because if you have discipline, you will stay consistent because you're going to stay in yourself to get that shit done.
Indeed.
I know that'd be my issue. At times, I don't have the discipline that I need. I'll be wanting to go to the gym. I'll go 2 days and you'll see me for 2 months. But I'll be wanting to go consistently. And it's like, I'll tell myself, like, when is it going to click in? And it's things I do have the discipline for, but I want it to be well-rounded.
That's what be killing me. Like, it's certain
You
shit
have
like,
it like this, but then other stuff.
the other shit be like,
But then it's like, at that point, it's like a rank of importance within yourself, subconsciously. Because I know I want to get in better shape. But I know I don't like driving to this place. I like being outside, but it's also hot than a motherfucker. So I find it's like you find something that combats what you want to do. Then it's like, well, maybe I can do something in the crib. Then it's like, no, bro, you just gotta. And my favorite motto, and I created a brand off of it. Just do that shit. I did performance videos called "Do That Shit Live Performances." And the whole basis of it was, nigga, you got an idea. Just do the shit. Just do the motherfucker. Worst thing that's gonna happen is people won't receive it. So what? You did what the fuck you came to do. It is what it is, man. But for our next rapid fire, favorite food.
Wings, hot wings.
Hey, that's 90% of the niggas' answers. And usually during this show, which I thought about tonight, I'm finna order me some Wingstop.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get some.
Bro, I'm finna order me one from Lindbergh. I got some pasta.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Look, that's where I'm finna go to. I live right around the corner from that motherfucker off Howdershield.
Oh, me.
Even though they hella ghetto. But
what time they close?
12. I'll be placing the order during. I'll be mid-episode like, yeah, that's what we talking about. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Play. I got there once. I might have to go off on this stud because she fucking like cancel my order. Like, bitch, I ordered that shit hellas ago. Y'all could have made that shit or called me or something.
What was that?
We talking about ordering Wingstop, and we gonna end up if we order, we gonna end up at the same one. Like, we ain't just come from the same show. But
yeah, I went to Wingstop yesterday.
That pasta I got at the crib, I just feel like some chicken wings with them bitches a slap. I've been eating the pasta by itself. I need something else.
You asked him what his favorite food was?
I did.
What did he say?
Wings. That's how we got to talk about chicken. Now I'm gonna end up on wings.
I sure went to Wingstop yesterday. Dream city to visit.
Dream City, Egypt.
I want to go to. I want to go to.
It's something about that place. It's my whole life. I just been drawn to it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I was one of them science kids growing up. So it's like the pyramids. And as I got older, I got into the psychedelics too. I remember you said you did your shrooms and all that.
Shrooms is lit.
So I did shrooms. I did all that stuff. I
Only
did DMT.
one I seen that I'm scared of.
DMT.
Is that the Ashawaya?
Ayahuasca.
I've been seeing motherfuckers talk about that shit. I'm like, listen, I ain't trying to see shit. I do want to do shrooms one time to the point where I eat enough. Well, I start seeing some shit, but I've never done. I just done to the point where I feel like it's an amazing weed.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It feel like a real good weed.
Yeah, I heard it. I don't heard of motherfuckers with DMT. I was knowing niggas doing acid back in when niggas was in high school. Like the college, this white boy I used to buy weed for was like, bro. He's like, nigga, I did acid one time. He had to do the droplets and nigga drop in his eye.
In his
He
eye?
was like, the nigga, the fucking room start melting. I said, my boy, just give me the loud. That ain't for me, bro.
I did acid. I did.
I heard about the strips. I also heard about a homeboy I got pulled over and got scared, so he had a hella strips and just threw them bitches in his mouth. It's like, nigga, it was a long night. I have a druggy tour guide. I'll talk about that off air. I got a homeboy. If I ever wanted to try something in my life, I would ask that nigga, and he can break it down to the T of how that shit's gonna go. Sure. That's how I did shrooms. I'm not against shrooms.
I got a homeboy that he grow the shrooms and he make DMT.
That's
a whole nother level.
Because I'm scared of the DMT shit. I ain't ready for. I'm not ready for that type of self-awakening of myself yet. I'm not. I'll find out about some shit about myself and be mad at the motherfucker once I get it together. The last time I did shrooms was at a kid's birthday. No, it wasn't. I did do it at a kid's birthday party. All of us did. All the adults did. So, and I didn't realize how high I was until I looked at this picture of my niece cropped onto a galaxy, and the fucking galaxy was moving. I'm sitting there. And then I knew it because the other homeboy, bro, he came over and sat down. And I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, nah, nigga, that motherfucking balloon family. He's like, he keep fucking with me. I don't know if it's me or if it's the balloon, but I had to come sit the fuck down. But bro, that shit lasted so long. I did a music video one time. They paid me half of the money. I told him if you want to grab it, he was only gonna book an hour. I was like, you want to grab another hour? I'm like, I know you had weed. A zip. I know how much you charge for the zip. Let me get the zip. And he had some shrooms too, so he put a little bit on there. Boy, I ate those shrooms at the crib. I ain't telling you. I just ate them motherfuckers. I'm sitting on the couch, we blowing. I knew when it kicked in. I just ain't say shit. I'm just sitting that motherfucker like, it's live. I had a shout out my nigga Shy Hibbler. Every time we used to get too fried, bro, in college, he would be like, it's live in this bitch. It's live, nigga. Boy, those shrooms kicked in. I'm sitting on that little couch at the crib, like, I can't tell her I hate these. So I was like, oh man, this boy. I did it one time. An episode for my birthday here with Kobe came. I ate some before she got here. Mid-episode, that shit kicked in. I was in this bitch like, be normal. Be normal. Just finish the show. This shit just it makes me anxious. And it makes me want to, like, when I did the kid birthday party, I went in the front yard, bro. I just walked up and down the street. I called Bree and just talked to her up and down the street. All I could think about, bro, was putting on my skates and going skating because I just needed to move hella.
That's the word.
So fucking turned.
I release that energy. It's like pent up energy. You just
the greatest time. The first time I ever did it was in Denver. We went for Kobe birthday. I did it in chocolate and went this Korean barbecue place. To this day, I won't eat Korean barbecue because they cook that shit in like onions and scallions and grease, bro. And the chicken wings was the most prettiest chicken wings. When Maxwell made the song "Pretty Wings," he was talking about them. But the shit, when I bit into it, it felt like I was biting into a chicken flavored onion, and it made my senses so strong. And the crazy part is, like, I'm complaining about it, but I ate through like 6 of them because I'm so hungry, and I spent $20 on these, so I'm gonna eat. Bro, me and my homeboy D, I'm just like, bro, this shit's so nasty. As I dip in the ranch and keep eating shit. The lights bright, so I'm in this restaurant with my sunglasses on. And then we get in the car, this nigga just started crying out of nowhere, bro. He cried for like 25 minutes. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I don't even know, bro. He's like, there's nothing really wrong with me. I just can't stop fucking crying. I'm like, all right, he's tweaking. He just made me smoke hella weed that night. And then the next day, I ate the actual shroom itself. And I had this whole vision. We had this whole thought process. It was like, we finna have a field day like kids. You are what you think. Nigga, I spent $70 on them fucking scooters because I did that shrooms and just scanned that QR code and went riding all through downtown Denver, bro. I felt like I
know that shit was amazing.
Bro, it was the greatest time of my fucking life. I felt like I had theme music. Every time it was like dun 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 dun. We tried to record this video and shit with some music. Niggas was too high to do the shit. I'm like, bro. I was like, this is
you can't look at electronics when you on
yeah,
that shit.
I don't know if you ever been to Denver. Bro, the greatest place to do shit because the whole city is painted in murals.
Yeah.
They got the art district. Everything, every building is painted, bro. So I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, bro, these colors are beautiful. Like, them motherfuckers was the greatest set of colors. I was like, nigga, this got to be the deepest Crayola set of colors I've ever seen. That's all I kept thinking about. I'm like, oh shit. And then that shit finally wore off hours later. And I was just like, bro, we gotta do this shit again, dog. I don't want to. I was like, the first thing I said was like, I get it. I see why niggas do this. I can't do this every day. I can't do this in no abundance because this is too great. This is for special occasions.
I ain't did nothing like that since COVID. I did an edible that,
boy,
you already know who I got it from. It was like some little nerd candies. I'm like, oh shit. I grabbed a little cluster of the candies. I'm like, oh shit, I popped 2 or 3 of them. Not realizing they was 500 milligrams per. And I'm like, my wife was laying next to me. And as soon as it hit, I looked at I got like these glass doors for a closet. I look over and I saw myself. And I swore myself was talking to myself, but I wasn't talking. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I start, when you high, you start feeling you be hearing your own heartbeat. I'm like, my shit beating too fast. I take my Apple Watch off every night, put it on the charger on the headboard. I put that motherfucker on. She was like, she woke up the next morning. She's like, you got your watch on? The phone sitting right here. I didn't Google how to get off a high.
Hey, bro.
Because I was like,
oh, before we get that story, I hadn't smoked in like 2 weeks, bro. The only week, that's why I moved to Iowa. I moved to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I lived there for 8 months. I hadn't smoked for like damn near a month. First of all, I'll be proud of myself. I got homeboys damn near every city I lived in. Nigga from high school was living out there. I drove in a U-Haul truck to go get this weed or some fucking ratchet bullshit. There was something to smoke. I hadn't been high, so it was cool. Then come to find out at the time, one of Keisha's co-worker had a homeboy live around the corner from me that sold loud. He's like, bro, just call my nigga. So I met up with dude, get the weed, and this was Sean was little. So one person had to smoke, stay in the house, stay in the apartment. We'll face a blunt, and the next person come out, smoke their blunt, chill in the car. So somebody watching the baby.
Right.
Man, bro, I smoked that blunt. She got back in the crib. I don't know if it was the gap in time, but I'm sitting there, on the floor. I just pop up like, something ain't right. Something's not fucking right. She's like, what? I'm like, I think the weed was laced, nigga. I was like, listen, I have been smoking since high school. I've never been this fucking high in my life. Like, bro, that's the point. I went and laid in the bed. I'm in the bed like, I'm praying. I'm like, Jesus, I promise you get me through this. I swear I'll leave weed alone. I did not sign up for this. I think I get it together, nigga. I go in the kitchen trying to make a fried bologna sandwich. I was like, oh, we got some beef bologna. I was like, I'm finna fry one of these hoes. This finna be fire. Boy, I'm so I done got the fire going. I done threw the 2 pieces of bologna in there. 10 seconds later, I cut the fire off. Something ain't right. I said, I'm high. Something ain't fucking, bro. Stop, baby. I just went and laid down. I damn near cried myself to sleep, bro. I was so fucking high. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but if you get me through this, I'm gonna be a changed man. I'll start going to Bible study. Whatever you need, I'm gonna do. I got clown for days. I'm like, listen, bitch. I've been smoking weed for hellas. It wasn't me. Ain't no way in hell I was that high.
That's why when y'all always be like, hey, you want it? I just
swore
every
time I smoke.
I just swore for that damn every time.
Years, bro, and I still had a moment. The first time I went to Denver, I had that moment. Me and my homeboy, we pull up. It's an 11-hour drive down 70 to get to Denver. Straight 70. You get on 70 in the loop, you get off 70 in Denver.
Yeah, really?
Like, it's a straight 11-hour
Straight
drive
shot.
on one highway through three, 4 states. And so I'm in that motherfucker, bro. We go to the first dispensary we can before they close. We check in. We go to the dispensary. I tell dude, I'm like, hey, we want the 3 highest strands y'all got. Or we get 3 or 4. Me and him, no, we did 3. Me and him each bought an 1/8 of the highest shit they got. Then we went half on another one. We rolled up a joint in each one. And the weed left over, we rolled that in a blunt of all 3 of them and smoked all of that shit before we decided to go eat. I'm sitting in the front seat of that on my car, bro. I was like, yeah, this feels like the first time I ever got high. Like when you just giggly and goofy and laughing, bro, I'm laughing at everything. And I got the video on my Instagram to this day where I'm recording. I'm naming off the weed strains we smoke. You can visibly tell I'm fucked up. I'm like, ice cream cake number 7. Then I'll scroll the camera to him. He look at the camera going, we drove past the strip club. He like, hey, you think every strip club locker room look like P-Valleys? We laugh so fucking hard for like an hour. And then I end up at this fucking bar eating chicken wings till I passed out. Greatest time of my life. Shout out to marijuana.
Man, last two. Most influential person in your life.
Me.
I heard that. God damn it.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Jesus Christ. A million more wishes.
Everybody always want to cheat the damn question.
No, old girl, the girl, she's like, I can't tell you that the wish won't come true.
Yeah.
Nigga, where you slide that slick shit in front? I liked it though.
Yeah, man.
Man, I like it, man. We gotta appreciate you coming and kicking with us, man. We appreciate all y'all ashy asses for kicking with us all night. Per usual, make sure y'all tap in next week. We have the wonderful, she was in here earlier, Rachel, I think it's Jenkins. I don't know why, like I don't know her. Like we ain't go to college, but I hate misquoting people's last name. But Miss Rachel from Lincoln, good person, aka from Lincoln, dope person. I think this actually was her line name, if I'm not wrong. Eloquent Perfection.
Okay.
That is her poetry.
I'm gonna wear my pink and green next week for her.
Not only, I think I got some pink and green. We're gonna see. Not only is she a poet, she's an award-winning poet because she just won an award at the most recent big STL Music and Arts Awards that just happened.
Okay.
So she won the best female poetry award. So shout out to her for that. She's gonna come kick with us. I told her I had to bring her on here after she had a bad experience for a podcast booked her. Oh, look, she still tapped in after a podcast booked her. Let her get all the way over there and just like cancel that motherfucker. Fucked it up. She was ready and all that. So I said, come fuck with the real.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you on here. We're gonna talk that good shit. We're gonna make sure you get the interview.
And I'm wearing pink and green just for you.
I think I got some shoes that got it in there. I'm gonna see. I've been trying to find a way to wear.
Yeah, I figured with Kamala running, I had to have some pink and green to wear.
They got some dunks out, man. The AKs was mad they didn't get. That's because for some reason Nike dropped the ball and made them in a men's shoe instead of a women's shoe.
Well, there's some big feet AKs out there.
Yeah, there's some big hoof heifers. I just feel like a shoe like that should have had higher numbers.
Yeah.
For the smaller sizes than the bigger sizes, because niggas ain't looking for that shoe. And it's not a bad dunk, but I just wouldn't wear. I don't have a fit for that.
I'm gonna wear pink and green, and then I just go home and deal with my red when I get home.
Yeah, y'all take the LA in life, man. So shout out to her, man. She gonna come kick it. I told her we're gonna have a fire episode. We're gonna have a good time. Bring you a poem. I need you to hear. We need to hear you spit some of that heat.
Yeah, you see, we got the lighting.
Anytime
we got the lighting.
I'll bring a beret. And I got a mean snap game consistently. So I practice my snaps, man. So we're gonna have a good time next week. I think we may have a special guest co-host as well. I'll tell you that later.
Okay.
We may have a special guest co-host.
Sounds good. I'll be ready.
She didn't accept the thing, but we'll see if she's gonna show up. So, but as always, man, it's your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master.
And we do this wonderful thing called Postal Podcasting. I mean, the rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this hole.
We're gonna bring you all the news, provide you with a couple of jewels, and try to find all of them blues clues.
Fuck you, Steve.
That nigga Steve lost on his way to rehab, trying to get his life together. So make sure y'all tap in next week. Fuck with us as you been fuck with us, and we about this thing.
That's all.